100.9. Neat.
Baby sound say, hey, da, yakra, dear. Ade, why? Kwasia Boaje, the darling boy. Yendi komo, ye kakra. Yendi komo. Answer na yaye kanewu. Enra Kwasia Boaje, the darling boy. Na oka bibi ewo ye Ghana muntie so say. Oko US, the last time, the last time I say, bakwanso okọ ya anso no beko biemu okọ US ko prai de namu bui ana ye bukra de na beka za buje ehwan yenka ne sa na de namu hwan ye no ayare sabia okọ ye ewo United States of America utie United States of America ayare sabia na okọ ye no won mo hwa ne wie ya na won bisa ne se sikana enso otua nie no betume tua ni nyina na ase da bi o ayo me de be ba besra mabusua kakra ya wo me ho kra na je se eni aye bibie wo ho on budgeted expenses aba beka hu ni na makonwan akwasi kra so bi ni ba bi okofa ya na makonwan za na US nso de wutimi na ntem on na mu hwan wo ho inti ni na mahwan broni katra ne so okay untimi ntua ni nyina sai na betume tua obechra undertaking onye citizen o obechro undertaking na waye den waba ya giatum na wetuatua ne kakra account number betuatum nie send na obetumetua esu unya $50 kura obetumi de aye den obetumi de abeche say obetuatua ne kakra onya citizen wo manimo okokosra na busunyafo keke ena wawie na obetena Ghana kwa na sika no ntua nwie nti age onya na so obedi no kura ne keke onya na watua de atum $20 no benya na wapush no de atum $50 no benya na wapush no de atum ena odede sa na otua sika no wie ye em say so the one you are feba ko sesen hwe obi a watu kwan akọ obi man so let's talk yendi kwamo na ayana Ghana no etoda bia wo betena se no ase na yen no dachi ye betumadu pempe so obi sei ono no watu kwan okosra na busua keke okosra busua no ana wakwa kopira ena okọ ayaresabia ena wo mahwe no wo man bisa ne cash bia o ya bisa no hwe ya hwe no ya hwe no wie na ase o na wo kra no san na obetumatua usika waboni okuta sika wo ho de na etua woni bi nso akọ try undertaking beto ho account abetua to mani o wo ho ana otuatua ne kakranka eno ano ne simplicity owie no so de betena ne Ghana afi ba ko ntam na o de etuatua adenti na me de mfato hu wei e de aba beto ho ya wo man mu hwe bank hospital da bia mebo eye Bank of Ghana any abanya sabre na JD ya mabanya na womo wo ho a womo see the bank hospital ese ebo mabaso da bia meka mako bank hospital several times na udo bank hospital na hwe facility pa yesi ede esisi ho wo hwe eye the speciality complexes a ewo ho ebia wunkasa mu udompemu na ese yehwe ha na obeko adwemu niro ehun se me ha na obeko se wono woyem na no ma bi koye ha na obeko womo wa presidential suit na wode wani kwahwe presidential suit na efe papa eyefe eje so mampanyin bia wo yare na se okọ bank hospital ho a obetimi ada ho de abuman no obetimi ada ho akwakọ ese United States for womo Air Force 1 se winim Air Force 1 munsem a Air Force 1 no woma ye to the extent say wo ye mampanyin na se bibi to ewo White House a wotimi tena Air Force 1 mu edibu oman US obet bibia bi wom fully connected obetimi ahye Air Force 1 ni mama na tena wiem eno ane se from go no besa na edi bi agum na wo sinse wiem na bu US man no problem bi ene o Udu Bank Hospital na menua dia ewo mu ne se wonni sika don't venture se obekọ bank hospital. I am telling you laboni ono se wonni sika don't ever try say we are citizen of Ghana na wa wusika yajeje ne kakra yade akwa bobosia na yade yesi the bank hospital na we are citizen of Ghana na wuduru hwa na se wonni sika pa dia maza. I'm telling you, and they will rather tell you, say, Master, when this car don't come. Because I actually say, when you obey 4,000 be between 4,000-5,000, say, major dear. And your 4,000-5,000 be not just say, Shoboto, that I quite on Rama. Obeba never say, Ohunanusu, and Yansam Ketua. Yes, see, such a special and main kind of say, well equipped mom, because I'm saying, Wakadi and Menyas was a woman. Badanya chekura no akade kakra wo mu a yade hwe se yade beboa yaresa ewo yeman mu na sabe average Ghanaian ordinary Ghanaian abrofi ba wa mo abrofo medical practitioners o abrofo medical practitioners a eche se wo ma specialize awo areas bebre wa yaresemo na obeduru ho na yetwa ebo no to adum say yes esu ebehwe oye pa atwa de o mehwe And the facilities are one equipment I could do a work on and I'm telling you. Me shada nim dear efa ejesa akade no ho de. The question is, yes BBS ho. Yes e Ghana de ye boy ye ho abaso, ye tauto ye ho, ye ka na yes the bank hospital. Ghana for do was saying ordinary Ghanaian do was saying and one more pie ya resa betumi akọ the bank hospital. I'm telling you, as we stand. I'm telling you. Me week we ya neka I've been there 3 times. Me ko wadu ada ko obenada and na nema ko. So I'm asking, say, ordinary Ghanaian do was saying no betuma kwa ya result the bank hospital. Meanwhile, enya private hospital e your mine sika na ye see ye. O mine sika and ye de see ye. Ye de ko bob was be see the bank hospital. Ye de ya o mine de ya. And then your mine de ya. O mine de ya. How many people? And one more pay to a better nana mantra sa will be a na chana genu. A better nana was don't say the identity, no. It is sometimes that normally be a hoa. I say yenya dajianka send ye sim konyan ye to me can once. Na ye chin and penny for ye do motanase, na ye can once. Obia ko be my so on your citizen, ya chano. Ebi na ka tell say sika no ni bi kra kọ aya tuatu an kakra hwe man a ye serious nipa ni firi man ni mu baga na ha afe ba ko atu no tuatu sika no ne namu ehwan kakra bi ekọhwe no ba utim pa na kọ bank hospital eti ye boy ho aba so yes ya ade say yesi bank hospital da bia meka nemom how many people, how many ordinary Ghanaians no betimi akọ eye the bank hospital? Ask yourself, have you been there before? What shade? Sika be hwe egu ansa wapie no. Quality healthcare no so de e gidi so mo de bema. Iti no many bi ho a e say ye table no yetimi se ho konwa yie. Ye table no ye ka ho nsem yie. Ye nyina ye ne abere ye hia sika o ye pesika o ye hia sika o ye pesika o. Na omanyi enyuma akodo a omanyi wo eye 126 your friend of state-owned enterprises and opay na Ghana mutie so no mu discuss it 126 state-owned enterprise ya ka state-owned enterprise a be ba to say what ya se de e kire say omanyi yenyuma ye wo a womo eye adwuma de mfasode e de bre oman no womo eye adwuma eje mfaso e de bre oman no womo ye 126 na ye bisa se emududo sen kura na actively womo ye operational emududo sen na actively womo ye operational iti akwakwa so oman no ye ni sika ni bintu yen omba mu fo no kra na kasa no obi anu adwe hu I'm telling you masa obi anwe hu why na adwe hu obi dwe hu aka the bank hospital ye taxpayers money ye de asiasi wana uduru ho a eje wu yi sika bundles e de to kwa ansa ya hwe oyi hey iti why na adwe hu as a citizen why na adwe hu Tadi amaya womo ye serious womo dwen womo citizens ho no yen wan na dwen yen wo menu mienu a ye passport mu no ordinary na egum so oni ma me ka kiro o passport ko ye passport say ordinary na egum ordinary Ghanaians wan na dwen yen ho eti ya betwa o sika ne say sika na bi ni ho eti wusu come no say wusu come nei masa I'm telling you live within your means. Live within your means. Owo car na si ko na sa wo hwe na fam no ntumi nto apake na fo trotro obi ka sa asem we kire wo ni watem obi bebi sa say na wo yes me ndekra ma fa ka ma adwuma I'm telling you ma fa ka ma adwuma me call aboni me free wa me call ya ko pake ka na me pe trotro bi mutena ya no kure mu de wutum na obi drive wa ne de me pe trotro bi mutena na me de ba adwuma. Live within your means. But why do you be by doing say, oh, yeah, this guy by show botomo? Enoma maya dio, enoma bo eye fact se enoma bo ekosoro. Eye fact se enoma bo ekosoro. Ade no koto ne ade beti obekọ no na price na bia ba beka ho. That is fact on the ground. But the be make say Ghana Statistical Service one more inflation we na mo de ba betu dwan eye basic needs na ye hia no no mo de calculation no. It is not 15% and 15 but 15% asemo. Konya me be kire na kona koji kokonte ba kona hwe ne bo. Kokonte. Na kwakwa hwe ne bo. Say January na kokonte ne yesen e na yesen. Se wope eye tea bia no ma brand bia akwakoto no hwe se sa brand no January no to ne sen ene so yesen. Abisa wo de yemfa edan ho noama ne ade ne yemfa no ntu baabi. Eno kra de se nde ya kesiem ye dada setena mu noama yeto be na mbisa se bi no wa binum so san hyeda e de noama ne bi ka ho ana se ye system na activate sama noama no bo no yesa eti my brother so bi ka cho se wo hwe na sade no enko yi ayetim yen kan cho se if you think the kitchen is hot get out no Obi no beka sa asem natural na mum we are telling you to live within your means and na wie dia make natural no sa wo hwa na sa wo ka no wo betonton bi kura na se wo dia pe ka ketu bi na dia pe na etimi abo no etimi accommodate wo ho then you check your priorities right sorry I say then you can check your priorities right na when we say ha na betimi pushi eye sika de akọ ebia wo masuku hwemu ehwa ne de obetimi invest more wo ho na wo dia tetetete no ma bi so ene ye hwe no Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ba be kasa ya tawto a oko social media o Dr. Bawumia enche ye kan Yesu kurum enche oba be kasa wo ho eje Pentecost Convention Center eti Dr. Bawumia be kasa and so what me question na bibisa okay Dr. Bawumia be kasa na intidien me that my question intidien baba be tibi so o calculate eye from go ya what taxes and levies that so is about 1.97 Ghana cedis per liter. Now their time say 4.5. Ubenya the actual na that gallon so no oba be chemu mienu e dia man ana. Ana say eba be the usual talk. But this is the question I'm asking. Masa bisa enra na me dem wo fada cabrete radio so and me bisa say ye ka e-levy no problem. Parliament adia tum president or then in South say media me expect you free Dr. Bawumia ekwane se me ntiase sanso na megiri se atiefo ni bi nso entiase e-levy no ewa hotete etene me ye transaction of 20,000 metua 10 cedis from the telcos me network am wo so se me ye transaction of 20,000 Ghana cedis eye 10 Ghana cedis na metua me send the mo obi a aban na ma ya tiase se wo mate so by 0.25 meaning say ye betua this time 0.75% on the e-levy ansa na ban de no aba beka ho eti dia mebisa ne se ene Dr. Bawumia beka sa na de a metwetwa free ne ho se 11 de ye hu se aban no parliament wo ma de atum nanado ode ne nsa ahyase as the president said the amrane esie no na wo mo beka po dia na yetua e wota okoso no ho eti ye na mehwe free Dr. Bawumia the speech no mu say Dr. Bawumia bekasa ntie nyiro Dr. Bawumia bekasa obekasa no obekasa so what are we going to gain out of it and say ubisa so okay obekasa nti dien obekasa say ye benya ade we ni ye free mu. We shouldn't be gullible, we shouldn't be just following bibiana here konzagego obekasa say obekasa ebi ade we nchiremu bi ni a ebetimi ato obia osusu se ne ho kire no ebetimi ato na sum ebetimi asesa wabrabo politics na ye no masa enye joke o yensa lie enkoto aba se ye koto aba for abato se keke na mom ye koto aba se edi bibi besesa yabrabo. So we are expecting, yes, the vice president is going to speak. You bet you be along the line say ebetimi afa speeches ni bia ba me de ade ba ko amehwehwe if on the part of the e-levy, say no telcos no said the normal charge your normal cap no to 10,000 1,000 Ghana cedis. It will be more than 1,000 Ghana cedis at the utuya na utuya. say E11 e bem say ye chance say ye implement here. How is it going to be? Carpin e be wo ho ana say carpin ye be ye firi ho na fe ni ye hu de e be ye ho. Ube didi a mekai me wadamfo bi a na o drive first lady bi e wo me o me yimu na o ka first lady bi the driver se ho se first lady ne suma na na ka kire say hey yawe ukoi me ma usika e bi a 1000 cedis eno ne ye wadidi sika me suma okumase wadidi sika e 1000 cedis na mmom kai se ba bi a obekwa akodidi bi ya na odi hu receipt e de beba ene de anya ze nguto madam fu ebia no zupa o say chale enye izo skande de ama o na mmom oba so obebu hu akonta etu wotu nkwankotera baabi agegeze me kwakwa akodi no madru kokko ase twoba wo tra nkokko ye kwakusafo ho nti makodidi wo ye kokko ase twoba na aboso okai ho no ubenya receipt be receipt avat wo so receipt avat wo so ampesie bi a madam fu bi toy ampesie na mu ne 100 cedis owie ye no na wabon ka additional be 40 cedis no no ye eto nko abetu ya ba ko na 35 Ghana cedis o calculate wie na je so odem be ye 56 Ghana cedis nti no de all lie wona wo pesa ampesie na obedi eti o te say madam fu ya yasoma no de na je say ho na obedi didi a fine kona ko didi wo ho na sa wo so wo hwe na sa odidi wo ho na say moa wa mepa wo chew o so pe ba bia obedi didi ama ho ato wa ebetimi ama obotoma emre afutu abede ma awie no no so dey say because you were 126 state-owned enterprises. Ebetimi ama yen 110 billion Ghana cedis. Ebe representing 27% of GDP. Na se nei sa state-owned enterprises no. Wamo ba be catch there so wamo de kan kwan wamo ba. Na what are we doing as a nation? Are we a serious country? And it is can be now. It is a abano krabo no modin si ayaresabia papa bi te said the bank hospital na make Kenya. Wo a wo ye Ghana ni edu sika ekeka bom ye de si ye no. Uduru wa wankasa bom say yes wo wura baby papa. Na enso wan hwa na ubotom nti wantimi anya the proper services na ewo ho no. Itina what is the essence? Omamufo na adwen omo ho. Anansa de. Omamufo na adwen omo ho. Anansa sen na etie. For adwen kira fa 0503721744 0503721744 oso kira wadwen wo Ghana ni kira wadwen didi atamu kira wadwen ni yie constructively na yetimi kenkan ne fa ma o awien yedi ya ho nkomo o me menti dwumadie no so o man ninti na ye nyina yesi adwa o man ninti na kanawu one of the areas ya baba be hwet eye quarry wo me epaya bo ewo ye mem o man ye hwehwe ska wo say ye hwehwe baby ye betime nyenya sika because covid actually lessons a lot say ye ntena ho man ye mfa ye nsan hye ye damri fam enka say da bia no one way say de ye kono na asa na ye be ye no da bi na mom say ye pe innovative ways ye betim de nya sika wonim say quarry wo me paya bo ewo ye mem eche say betimi ama sika bebre ebetima ama ye 100 million Ghana cedis in a year. 100 million Ghana cedis. Wa me pa abo kekewu nanso ena me no ma ye ntutu ni yie enu nti sika de ma ye 3.2 million Ghana cedis. 3.2 million Ghana cedis. Are we serious as a nation? It is sika na bi na ho na obi aba badwen wo a wo ye citizen no na yaka say we de ye de bo citizens no ho bra. Are you getting it? Kwari wo me pa ya bo ewo ye memu. Womo ye hwe na ye ne yia. Won betimi apaya bo no enya esomfaso royalties a yen oman no ebeba beto ye futuo mu. Ese yetimi nya 100 million Ghana cedis. But as we speak 3.2 million pe. Ene ebe no krampo da kwakwa ebibia ho. What are the factors? Edien na esisi ho kwan. Iti abana na yeteto ne yesu na nado kan yo sika ne de yeteso na kwan a yebefa so na sika na yeteso no yepagya yetoso ni yede prudent measures de agu fom na yede afase sika na no ne asem no eno ene asem no iti sika ne de yes truly yeteso but the basic then na sika na yete so no yetema ye hu bi because sika na enye ma na na to afiri so na ba begu ye no there be enye sa na tie. So these are some of the things that you nyina yo mamu ni nyina ye say ye de ye ni ye de hwe say wo wa manyokuo bi mu we o say wo manyokuo bi mu we o enye no ene de ye we interest to bia woni interest me wo me interest also wo interest honorable Abambagben ono kro ye speaker of parliament kro wa ka kire ye say ono no wo interest ono no mo ho no owo ni ono so ni interest obia woni interest so for woni interest na mom say beye na ye interest na ye di akire no e de mfaso de papa de bebre ye ne ho e na say ye dwen ho ho na say ye dwen ho memo bibia kwa be de ba mema yin dwumadi so wo need 100.9 bidin Ede Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN abedwafo no so beba o ma betena se ne yatoato adwen samakodo a ekoso sede yenim no so Dr. Baumia sede yenya ne tie no se obekasa yenim se wahya azu ana on hya ase a eno so expectations media sede amaka no mema kamede be se okay Dr. Baumia bekasa eti ade na mehwe ne mo ana eno ane so obekasa ana ye kan sa ana ye fly no social media no enya no ye follow obekasa so what eden ye benya de afiri mu. That is the questions that some of us we are asking. Na me so me de me question e de ato ho say me hwe ani mu say oduru sa ho na obechirechire mu e de amaye e bia na ho na menya e ho ntiase because finance minister kasa ye no me enya sa ntiase ne wo ho ma conducting interviews me bisa me aminu John Kuma e kan say modalities no e de ebeba. I'm asking, say capping na ewo ye electronic transactions no so no. Ebe wo ho ana ye free ho. We have to know. We have to know as citizens. Ne ye just say your ho na ye the idea. Ye the calculations. Ne hu say ade no say na ebe ko. We ni nyina nkyerɛkyerɛ say itumi eti ase. For audio 05037211744 05037211744. How you need 100.9 dwumadi ne me manti ye kaja gum kanawu ane ade bra ono na paibo ye ka paibo che se wo me pai abo e wo ye man mo obeka ya finance minister e kan say sa ho na ye baabi ase ye die ni hwe papa akwa say ye yi ni ye to gold timber ye oyere ene bauxite ene ho ahwa ye form agudi akodo a ye tutu wo ye man mo no anya no man mo ni kwa ye bisasa na faso de me ya na de bra yen eti wo me paya bo no emfaso de ese yensaka ne yensaka ene na ma kire wo no 100 million Ghana cedis ese yensaka no emu 3.2 million pen eba eti hwe baya 96.8 million de akan yudem akan asase ase. What are we doing about it? Ede ne ye ne dia fa ne ya baba be di hu komo se dia eye Lands and Natural Resource Minister Yewra John Jinapo wakase woma enkrochi eye biaya akodo a ye paya bo because obesi dan na baby a wo no eye mensi no mo paya bo bo mu a se wotimi ma ho eye 500 at least eswakura no at least 500 meters away from baby o mo paya bo no because wo mo blasting e betim de oye de bebri aba nso ye kan amanfo bebri akwa kosisi yadan e wo baby a ye paya bo assemblies no so a ye paya bo wo mu no mo so e ba ne se na mo tumi ma mo permit so mo kosisi adan o baby e pan abo kana wu ya baba be di hu komo sisi ye ya mo kwa baby me de ba ya me ban chiju me de so ni 100.9 kana wu segment ni ni ye ka jagum na ene ya baba di nkomo e de afa eye womo a e pan abo e wo ye man mu ye hwe se wo me pan abo na nkasa no next week ye hwe se ye do on beba dwumadi so na enane de ye ko mensini akodo o mo paya bo e wo ho Ghana ha na nya ba bia na ye paya bo ye wo mensini akodo a wo mo paya bo awom na sa mensini wo mo nyina ka wo mo ho abom a wo ma form ekuo ba ko wo ma ye nhehye akodo kra sa nhehye na nei sa wo paya bo na 1 cubic meter bia no obetua eye 5 Ghana cedis na wodi ama eye sa mensini no as a royalty because abo no mo papa was a mensini na kwakwa ese mensini bia no mo nhyɛ de nya mfaso bia wo mo sa nhyehyɛ no akwa kosisi local government minister Yera Damboche say she da wo pono so na say na ehun sem kan yete Yera John Jinapo enso waka say ene woman encroach obetwe na obi akwakosi ni dan e wo baabi a ye pai abo abo enso ye pai no masa wo mo de to paye akese na wo mo de blast na wakwakosi wo dan ye de aban hoi adan wo bese wu ana na hwan kra na emo mo kwan se wo mo nko no mo nkokosi sa dan ne benzisis hwan pa na emo mo kwan se wo mo nko no mo nkoyisis ye sa dan ne benzisis mensini ahodo mo wo engineers special planning authority say wo mensini bi emu ayamanfo ne pe ena na omudi kosisi adan no edisisi ye mmea ahodo na ye pai abo na ana anase eya assembly so no ena emo mo tumi krata ze je nakosi wudan no ho aye enkomo bebre enei eye the sector minister osese di amra ne tie no elaya yede eye adwuma ewo mu se wo ansa na wo besi wudan ewo biaye bi aye payabo no etese wo ma wo ho anye hwe kura no 500 meters away from eye quarry site ho nenso ye mfa nye adwuma abu a ye pai ye betimi ama ye be 100 million Ghana cedis nenso ye ka say 3.2 million pe ena eba enam say amanfo kra ko use adan o baby amanfo age genuine concessions ya wo mensini ahodo a wo maka wo ho bomu a wo mo pan abo e wo sa mensini ahodo no ya from Quarry Districts Association of Ghana. Quarry Districts Association of Ghana. Eche se mensini bia wo mo pai abo wo mu no. Wo mo aka wo ho abo. Se wo mo betimi ede hihye papa gu fom na abo na ye pai e wo mo sa mensini no betimi nya mfasode e wo mensini no mo. Ehun krata asem nyina wamodi akwakodan eye local government ministry, local government decentralization and rural development. Ayera dan kwaku boche odano na eno ne yebisa se so far san ena san hyehyɛ no akwakokoduro na yeka encroaches inso a assembly si na edi mu akotene pa because eyo mo mensini no bia so obesi dan a unsi dan ne keke obekwa kwakoji tumi krata e de free assembly na ogomu no ansa na de friend building permit ansa na obesi wudan na wesi etie nei sa wo hwa quarry site minim lawyer panyimpa bia waje genuine concession so otimi kopan abo e wo biaye bi nanso amanfo akosisi adan atwa kwa ahia ebesi den na wakwa kokopae sa abo ebesi den na sika egwomu no so otua edema aban no wetima kwaye sa adwuma no na wetima pae abo ni yie na ode se sika na de abro aban no ebesi den enam se amanfo encroach eye meaya hodo a ye pae abo eti sa na montuo weye a eye Yewura John Jinapo a oye lands and natural resources minister soafo a ohwe eye odoma komana body a ode adom yen former goodie na ade nyina aka won hwe so a wakase there is going to be a nationwide clampdown of eye saafo na encroaches na wo masisi adan ade esi mmia akodo a ye papa abo no eye ade a omamu ni nyina de titiro mensini a ye paya abo wo mu no omo ba behwe se encroaches no because nipa ne paya abo on the dynamite to paya kese no omo de blast ya boy omo blast so a woni tuade esi wo ya apiate etu omo blase sese na kofo ye neba na amanfo adan ko dwirigu amanfo adan ko krake nso a eno nso ye asem foforo a esese ye ka bibi foforo na eno na ye baba beka. It now the question is how effective ena saade we ebetimi akoso said ya honorable John Jinapo akano no. How effective ena ye hwe animu se ebetimi akoso sa action we no be hit the ground running na amasa action we etimi akoso. Wonso a wakwa akosi dan ewo baabi a ye paibo. Wo mensi no wani tua pefe se ha no ye paibo wo ho. Wani tua pefe se baabi a wasi wo dan esi no enye papa. Nenso wakwa akosi wo dan esi ho. Wonso wo saafo no. Obefre na o memahu se eye permit na assembly de ma wo. Sa assembly na ma o permit dia. Ene na sa assembly ne compensate wo. Wo mutimi tua compensation de ma wo. Na wo pe baabi foforo na akokosi wo dan wo ho. Na mom senya assembly na eye wana woda wo pe akwakosi wo dan ade esi biaye a ye paibo wo ho dia. Ene na ekwakoye se wo no de wo nya compensation bia wo. It is our action we nationwide clamp down. Ene yera John Jinapo. Obe clampo eye mo amako sisi adan ewo mmea akodo aye paibo obe clampo mo down we. Ene na wo de ne de. Yesre wa unu obi ani manso sembia. Because one out do to me ena de akwakosi dan no edi esi sa bia yo no. One out do to me edi akwakosi dan edi esi ho. Bedika ka kiro se abo ne ye pai no ebetimi amai 100 million Ghana cedis a year. Then so ye kan 3.2 million. Na no crowd calculate percentage and that just say no. Out of the 100% no e kire say ebetimi amai just 3.2 sabiri sika ye saka no e just 3.2%. 3.2%. 97 and 96.8% na aka ni nyina no ehwefom we ni nyina no ye activities bi say na eka ho nti na masa no sika no yen sentimenka o men so ne ye ka mo yin say ehia sika o men ne ye ka say ye betimi spread ye tentacles akọ baabi a sika no say ebi ni state owned enterprises America say one declare losses some billions of Ghana cedis. State-owned enterprises. Then so ya for men sika di tuatua adwuma ye for ka di tuatua mpanyefo da no ka. De bia ye ka ghost names. Se many fee ghost names so ghost ATN ghost names and so ho. Now me be say what say ya chi obi say na nidin ka ghost names no ho a waje akatua onye adwuma. Na so ye na kwakọ gina mra no da. What be that? It your mind is sika nim. Eti baby so ye betimi anya sika afiri aba no. Na ye o mamufuo na nkasa no activities akwa akoma sika na loke. Ebi ne eye paibo nsem ya ye ka ho asem. Eye quarry operators wo me pai abo e wo ye men. Eti ene Lands and Natural Resource Minister wakase wo mo ba betu mu a makosisi adan e wo kono. Na ye hwese ye ne eye chairman edema eye districts no Quarry Districts Association of Ghana. Ye hwese ye ne eye womo acting chairman ebedi nkomo oye DCE ewo Gomua East aye friend Honorable Solomon Dakokwam. Ono na mensini akodo ewo Ghana ha a womo paye abuwo wo mo no ono ena omo na edwumtire ne ohwe akire the acting chairman. Eti Solomon Dakokwam Honorable Gomua East DCE na ye hwese yensa beka na em say producer apema homa na because esa ke yetimi nya no ne yebisa ne say eti mensini no edien na womo ye edi afa sa encroachment na ye ka ho asem no edien na womo mensini no womo ye de afa ho obi besi dan a ohia permit edi afiri mensini ne ho nipa na ntimi na ho emfa ne tumi nka se ode kwa kosi dan ono ade ne tumi so kwa kosi dan de na ya so odene eti wo saafo no de ye bedwiri dan na gu a one city kura ye mamo na momo di assembly ne mom tumi krata se omo fa nkosi dan e wo bia ye pa abo no wo mo de na se ye de chichie bi di gu fom because action na John Jinapo e ba be take no Ese ye action a yeta de chi na ye very successful. Ne ma womo sa quarry industry ni mu no. Womo timi ye adwuma no ye ne yie na sika ese so man ne ye nsaka no, ye nsa timi ka se sika no. Ese ye nsa etimi ka se sika no. Ye ntena ye to so nka se ye tete sika so na wo a wo ka so man ni mu aye den. Wani tua pefe se baabi a wakoso wudan ne se no. Ehwo ne ye bia ye pai abo wo ho. Abo ne ye pai no so ye mpai ne keke. Ye pai na edi bibi afirima ba. Na enu akire no ye esusunsu aso no man no yetimi anya na aboa ama oman na timi akoso. Eti nyame adom ye nsa aka eye Quarry District Association of Ghana. Wo mu dwam tenani a ohwe akire a ye frɛ no Solomon Dako Kwam Honorable Udugomua Easter ono ena oya aban krache panyin ewo ho ye no eni nkomo. Honorable Solomon Dako Kwam yamo ha na mpom tesen.
Oh yeah we pocho wase.
Nyame adom boko odi a chen ye pa. Bibi akoye Ogomua East de.
Oh, I do not until the until the payday.
Onye kra ntuse payday ampa. Good. Na ye bisa se wo na wo ye the acting chairman at the ma eye Quarry District Association of Ghana. Ban kra chempanifo de da say mention ni nyina no. Won ye you say ye dwom tenani a wo hwe akire. Ene ye ra John Jinapo aka se womo a esisi adan wo me ahodo a ye payabo wo ho no na so ye ne ba betu omo so sapa na ye yi safo ne fro na ye bisa se eba ne san na mo mensin fu mutimi tena ye nhwe han na mafo kosisi adan wo sa amia yi
yo man ya adate na po efi mi ke aweti pa dabre woti na manda wa so wo apenja dama hen yes on today, some of the Cadet, I ma also na Oltan Mono. In fact, what be doing that today, the mobile home commercial music at na no home commoting commodina bina. I could put one more. I'm there, well, one there. Assembly, no. Yeah, was in our baby old Sunday. What do baby no na? One hour was to the man down will be Bakacha the group in other man. Or mine being other one man. Okay. And also sort of and minister there. Baby or there. Something for Otum for Rowan Kaba, only the pro and the poverty. Everybody out there, Funankasasu, we send there. I mean, Pembe there. Mbaba Ocean assassination and Kofubu, and Nikabra another, NEP. What is it now the next more? Or yeah, so of my year go, the second go there. Not able to young, never be a now, one more comes, now, sir. That me a car, Boba, and you too. I have bridges now. Dem come on yaka wo aben bebe ya impin fi che bia ya bodo yeah inti won gwan nemfi yembo ho ban na no na ambe ganura oya jinapo when we the baby adu no or there otumfo bem otumfo za wo on kada na order for the na fe on ankoye district no kote ya mo afose anya nkote ya ntukwa enti service adam na ote Zayari na worry the asodo aboan ma edimu ntema wo menu.
Okay. Na yebisa se aya na ebia assembly no ama saafo yi bi wo ma encroach sisi adan e wo sa amia ye permit se to me krata to mo fancy dan a action we se o hit the ground running na yebisa se saafo no ye be compensate wo ma na wo ma ado wo pa akosi ne die nim se wo mo de no ase ye dwuro mo dan na gu na wọ́n ekuta genuine concession ababe ọmọ adwuma na wọ́n nso ekuta permit ne so
Only I'm a thing that I see. No quarrel will be there. So far, Indian assembly, your Paris were in this tomorrow. In theatre association, I have friend of the association. A mayor, a job, no, as acting chairman na mutma obiara ni ti there obiara ma obi permit there onkosi dan nsi baby a opa yabo one why biara one kata na wọ́n wọ́n enyimpi gbogbo ya kan you da or the by what that boy will work and in many cases there are several instances assembly staff of crowd work for them okay stop worker na there work about the human as now ina them apem ho so no we organize borehole then they are chasing our staff members what now want do what pampa money I mean members are ya form association members mutuma obiara ni ti there obiara ma obi dem permit sai se ebia kor anebia bi so afema eno won share by the local government that one more be permitting for na dan ka mo ta sense na ya adwin na e feel there oh baby I am permit there onko ye bibi ho no no ho no no only do I the margin of because of A, B, or C. The local government that finished there, no one share, the impano unco, none who compensation, all the other man there, man approve, not payment. Don't uncle sit down now. On see in Impono, the fact that we have decided to bury it now, the abrogated no simple impano or who can there, we are share nothing. Compensating. In the current and AGYEMAN, what was document assembly when you son and say 1 man permit, don't question the modern behavior. No, assembly, no. No, I'm sure. Ministry will watch it, and one more with. But temple has that do bar one here. No, what by force
okay. Ene na ye bisa se nti mo bo ho dawuro ewo mo mensini ahodo mo de kire saafo yi a o makosisi adan de ese baabi atumi ma o mo kwan se wo mo kosi adan ni se
ye nam da ye juma ye je hon komo in fact dan 1 week or 2 ye demolition ye kwaye bi wo Paris ni bi ka ho the 12 structures aye bu no Paris ni bi Yakoho, the Kobubi, ye good eye, and one web on the man and then it's your them. Maybe I will pass the down long, 500 meters away, radius. I'm running more time more guarantee than and then assembly, near me them permits. No, now, unfortunately, the budget question Nebusa paying the or the crew or a period, like I see there. Mobile na operator no obote the part number na buffer zone no 500 meters no on internal mo shema on that hop and those things no one share yeah the one we have the common bebre compare what one so ate because what before what to chat on time mama nko what is down as I mean let's say about 40 carry operators no ma we ja adwuma no odi adwuma so Ghana ina yan gold ni ja o kan abasasina Ghana ina ya kwan ya de wonye na aka baba na aka asasina so kida da ci important baba nti ya nkomo aye guda yizi na man amhen mu bi do ahen de afi osiafo nankasa otumfo nankasa odin ho agim ma ahimfo na dem ofena busa paying for we won there in ya say enye DC is an assembly no na yepe yemu jadodo bi ana yepe de ye ma obu bi na mbo mbran no o kire den ke ye ni yebuda ye ani asafo na rabi na fe de na yi ma bai
na ye bisa se mo ye nhihye se mo betimi at bofoto bi a ye friend Quarry Development Fund na eno no mensini akodo a ye sa quarry operators eye mu adwuma no wo matimi atua bibi kakra ebeboa na mo mensini no nso matimi de abɔ ho bra ho hyehye na kwakosi sen
yeah you do I'm the first April na yen roll out yan all the private districts are yawo online na the dole da mun kan da before there yan osafa mention local government minister yakwa no only office into oyende yabatene the aban there also yan can almost onye consultation bi kakra ansan in fact ya request them yankasa executives no of the quiet development fund the party initiate one on one na omobiara no consultation PM na do no people know BPN man yan so but no currently answer the better than the management no na this is maybe no them per cubic now ya 5 PD no wa sha so the dawa leader if you just MP our deputy minister for energy I be share him of course he confirmed it other districts were done where afufri inye mumbi na mana ya join them but ina no mo ba nti they feel there yam was afọ na there nzema anamona dem to
okay
ko nya de be shia ni ono ni the mo hye ni yare but binu mo guda wa bi
itina che say assembly sini bi wo kra de che say wo ma pass resolution na e che say wo ma gia tum aye nhyehyɛ ya wo mo de je eye 5 Ghana cedis per cubic meter bia no
dem not in fact 2019 nti enye mo bi no mo na mana ye de ye ho no na orange ya no dem plate na enso ya ba chate
okay
na so waja de once we ya fa no ma aboa na ya bo Paris no ban na so no da ba po tu dan
okay na we there because me wakrata Commercial Quarry Operators Associations ye womo a womo operators womo paya boy womo gia tum se san hihye kura no womo asomu yie womo na womo ba betu esika na womo agia tum a and the minister the consultations be ma na eso oyi because me na ba beji misika no na me my twitwe ma hu se sika na beje me no mfasode wo so se fata se metua na me se me a metua edi se metua de me amaje atum de krata ato so se san hyehye na mo assembly se no maye no me maje atum a metua aka we de
I mean yeah American no ne baby no dem no take na mo in there I can feel the baby I said aza peyine otufuma another to her
okay
abofraba odinabia do kra ontum hu dem
okay
osafo no be the no amakan ebia na ba more information
all right
and owo them owu there angeli ebia na coffee let another matro na mbom obetini implementation na bia na wakatu anamon bia
okay
ọdún went to be baba or pẹ̀lú if you are very sure that ndama bought to telephone
and yeah
let's give him the benefit of that.
All right.
He sees more than what we may be seeing from our small assembly. But he has not stopped us from meeting him until if we there.
Okay. Yebeda say enawia say Honorable Solomon Dakokwam oni edi nkomo e wo me nti dwumedi so neat 100.9.
Some that na bicha o coffee na so.
Yo obia eje wo so.
Amen.
Abusia yene Honorable Solomon Dakokwam oyaban krache pani a owo Gomua East aye mentioning mo na for the purposes of any discussions no ono eno ye acting chairman the Macquarie Districts Association of Ghana eye mention ahodo a womo eye womo payabo ewo mu sa mention nyina womo kabom ku ono ena edwamtine ni a ohwe akire na number 1 ene se yewra jonjina po aka se wo mo asisi adan ewo bia ye pai abo ewo ye bensini ne mo no e ade a omo ba be 2 omo so sapa. Number 2 wo mo wo quarry development fund a sa fund ye foto a wo mo body ato ho se mensini bia no abo bi a wo betu 5 cubic meter bia no se wo mo tua ho 5 Ghana cedis no 1 cubic meter bia no so wo mo tua 5 Ghana cedis edema mensini no na mensini nso anya bi na ode abo no ho bre no kra se hyehye no eno no ni nyina nkwa assembly ne ho 1 cedi ebeko eye quarryfo no ho na wamo de 1 cedi misubi nso akwakoto ba bi eno nso mbehwe ede abo assembly no ho ebra na 3 cedis bi de wamo de ato foto no mu a eno no beda hwa na daachi bi no wamo hia bibi a wamo akom akwakoyi assembly bi a na ye paibo ewo mbeso ano so de sanfa so de ne bi beso so na eno wamo de ho nkrata asem nyina akwakoto eye yewra Dan Kwaku Botwe, the minister for local government decentralization and rural development. Omo de akwakoto nanim na ene ose oguso a oye the broader consultations. Eye good pa so be yesa. Na mum we eye good solid idea. Eye ya wasanita no maybe sa ho asem. Iti twroto wo. Se eye proper se ye betumi aye ne sa. Nti yewra Dan Kwaku Botwe se wo mo twentwen so na na ko mo sha ase eye first April no na enso ozo mo twentwen so na ontimi ye the broader consultations ebetimi aboa na wo mo implementation process na se a enkonkoba se de o ha beba. I have a letter mensa ka bi no eye quarry operators no wo makasa atworo age atom se wo mo betua se sika no e de aboa mensini finance minister account se sika ese yetimi nya wo aboa yetu ana ye pai e wo yema yemo se sika na yone na ese ba 100 million Ghana cedis. It's your friend is saying 3.7 million per eneba. And no 3.2, not even 3.7, 3.2 million Ghana cedis per ena eba. It didn't say a corner so I see a day any share. Now you tell me who say and for so dear so many yano, yet to be enya edia faho. To when you come at that so it is Sadia and Amontua, your radio jinapo able to ebi and American. Also, I was with dying, I will be a pie. Wouldn't so want the top pie in that air. Oh, man, see be my pie a bow. Ibi sasse so, Sanda Montuono, Usu say, quite ben so, and I'm more motivated amazing in Monomoson Beboa, na etimia ye effective. Na Cadia be or mine say yin and Yasaka 03022 43540 03022 43540 and a 03022 57902 Kanawu Jumedie Esuni would need 100 points na yanko eya homane so e beba cho memo ha.
Hello.
Yes sir, we dey any baby o kase free.
Oja ko kwase ni kase free kanaishi.
Yeti o kana wo so.
Magari.
Yes sir.
Mo kase me tiuti. Oja li na yana politicians no. Omo kina ona omo ye ona na omo ye we see go say no and ya yin ni fa bi mo ye mam hadana oja really me no wa
what's it him for the ntimi mfa
politicians no mo ntimi mfa journalists for na omo ye process no
I don't know mo ntimi mfa eh o betimi afa na akwa ye adwuma de abo my Ghana
kiti wo ni adaka brand mo ne kwa me kuma dike se no mo mas de oja ko kwa ni sa to fa ya no de too much but you
medase ni adaje a wanya ade atie me beba cho memo ha o.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Ma'am Gary.
Yes sir, be me na we dey any baby akase free ni ko. Yo yeti.
Na ma me say na me shama na bo Boniface na kakra meka ni say eye asama onabo Samuel Dinapo ade aba no me dia me me aka kira ni say eye mikrom kanya ase kwabri kanya ase yetu bi wo me anka sama sa ase so na sama abrofo no ba ya o mbato na ye mu bi no ya nta ase ni yemfo ade da honom nti sɛ so almost 32 abrɔfo no ba ya me nana ɛyɛ bretu hene pass asase no ma no wɔ tuba asase so no amma sɛ no yɛne a yɛtena hɔ dadaa na ana yɛ fie wɔ no sabio omutu aboa na ɛka yɛ nti ɛkwan ba so no mo bɛfa so a mo bɛboa yɛ ne asabi yɛtena hɔ tetentrede because me nana no mo nsase ana agya mo de agya yɛ ana me nana a wabɛtena so ɔhene nkopro no wato asase no de wato aboa no na omutu ɛpai ɛna sabio yɛne a yɛtwa ho ahyia no yɛnya infect wɔ adi amoa ne nhyehyɛ yɛbɛn no mo de bɛboa yɛ ama yɛso yɛ ho atɔ yɛ wɔ hɔ ana nkyɛn na abo
yo also me da se pa ye kan panyifo ni tie ye pa na bigidi so mbe no te ne down me ba cho ma ha
champion bacteria
yes man nana mo akon
Marjali Elwie
yo amen well, we need to our fast no. You want to?
If you two award about on mine Ghana, your conference meeting. Finance Minister says can it start? It's a was changing and it's coming back. Marjali, and yes, I here. Can I say about Marjali? You plan about this channel. What would this channel so? Nina and map by Mana or different therapy. Oh, no, this can different Nina by abandoning them. Marjali, or Mangana, you see, I buy a Juma, you're a phone, and you see no Mangana and Uncle you. The best for instance, so the interest of what study we are on this canal, my daddy. Okay. My daddy, if the first walk by a bano, and the abandoned shop of the first one, or tax as a barbano. I ain't for the never use some party, Mobama, nobody jump.
Okay. Bedan say, and also with the Abba. Never show my hand.
Yeah, right.
Bema na with any baby or cassa free.
If I'm a peer baby because of free Medina.
You rap your rebate you.
Yo, me da say the about to di Cacasano. Fabric from her. To a bonubu hopa. Na, I come back soon. I buy who a gift through her. Was quantity or mutual Kwanye omuyi ya dai omu se nyina nti ama bo nwira da nwoma se kwai no akosi jabe kwai no mo no asaya have you tried from their born ko na efaso na kwai na hwe hu se aboa ye omu to ni do ese discussion omu tia na onko Ghana ba bi etu abonu bia sa problem no ti aba no so fa kwa papa so de awu do buy edika second one kind no the people how be scan no e could do baby I face scan no and so they see the computerized when they get or ma apply no
okay it does say and also the idea ba my hi
hey
yes man yes abe me na
onyame asu bi nkan na njibo asi akudi o
na eti o
sakaka this year. Mike, one yard there. What do you can fear him? I think I will be so as
yo, Mateka Fra.
Yo, anyway, me too quack for Mamu Kakra. Mike, Makonia accident you. Now, so you found where me Kakra.
Yo, Kafra, then I'm yes, so won't quite
yo, Mamma Cherry, Abraham and Koya Bois. National chairman, incoming national chairman. I'm Chia Collins, incoming national treasurer. Mike, that I bought some more years. And Monyam Kanyami, a big bar from us, and Yanu Krum, from us, number of Koisumwa, and also one of the Queen and Pong. One person say you. Mike, one, he besides I born on 1 2. You two are what to a Ghana, Now you're quite to say. You're quite a fashion at to say. It's your best. one face up one for so be a man, woman now going to because everybody
and for swan dear, was so papa. No mum, say ye be regularize sa industry no. I'm an etimia dinner and national fasodian, yes, I can ye no, any how.
Mike, minimum wouldn't a free and come up a from
Minim ho papa.
Uber is a woman for 2 hours from us here, and Kuma, and the call from us, the government man answer at a man. I don't know, American. So, Uber 2 hours, something 1 up to my 4 up to 1, and some fast word, I might. Then, as soon as I saw the better, Yama going into more.
Okay.
President.
But I say, and it's in a name, mention and account of one bumua. Mention be a woman to a woman, coco, a sending a pattern, my count be no. One more account of one boom. She said, one bit to me, she pay good for maybe to me a boab some messages. Okay, we ain't to me, and so my me for my battle, my last but one.
Hello?
Yes, sir, you too.
Yeah, off a cane in your press station sector.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'm a memoir about you are power what about my gun, and I'm in take at the organizer. On a woman is about my Piano. Or the no Quapia. Eh, maybe I hold you so piano. I send my farm and catch on a boot in a pop. Me panic chow. Pacific be a baby fan so. But you go so much as I born yes, maybe 30 years in me. Miss Channel and the young minister and ever fan so. Miss Channel. Ya brand sana party ni gira on fast because see me here you want to see never about what ni fear in tibo asama work can go say what ni fear
inti hey o pa kire se yenyan na woma genuinely woma kwaje concessions say omo ko tu abo no womo so enye omo kan won
me ba omo tu abo de aye da sika omo de ba bra man
eti wo pese yen kokra abo emfa mro manyimo ansana yede asidi ana yede yi akwan sana open
me ba bra Mike ya try almost 30 years obi ya try almost 30 years after na ba betu ya ka kwade ni tibo ho a se wo free kuma se e ko office so a enye ko kito ya wo so betu mu nyina be shelo ona bo nyina for me fare chew
okay me ba okay dia wake be wa kire wadwen na dia bibisa ne say aboy etese gold ya yetututu ye enti ye bisa se yema abo ne hya fom na ye nkra abo mra omanimu ana kwase na bibisa wo de
me bacho me bra obo ati yetu gold nyene the whole Ghana yetu kra ekwan ne nyakwa ye obo afi me hye no me hye na bugina po me hye no se obi ati ba be 30 years won aba be tu won no be gidin boni aba tu ye ne party so de ye tiafe ye hye no
okay any when ya kan ti so wo kan otie etie ne ye beka okay better say me for last one my hand
yeah no Jerry
yes sir bema we di any baby akasa free
yo Evans ni na what to say
nyame adombo de a chen bebe na
wada room amintia yewura kojo kire Martin Titus Grover ene Erikefa yewura ewode so ba as a chairman ewo leje kuku mark media meka hospital asema okaye sese omanya ye wo mu hospital papa bie ni ho ohia ni obetumi akọ
nso ne ye sika na esi
inna ye doctors no fa ukọ lab ne ade a na omo de wakoma foreign ayifo me ye call general hospital bibi hu na omo se onkoye lab Mark, ya de no nye yi bia ba bia ye ko India for hospital na omo ye lab. Omo di 2000. Nti mama na nye. General hospital omo betimi aye. Na doctors ne omo ye ni se omo ne omo ye baako. Na omo di scanner na omo ne omo akoche. Na ye ti omem edu kwasi ada sorry den na ye ma. Otena fie mox na be ye ma. Enso ye ya na ye ku ye ho. Ye wi ane ye de koshi aban. Omo ye nsakra ya dwen na nche Yesu beba.
Meda se yensakra ya dwen na nche Yesu beba we ne nsema se de bia no ye ma ye ne ko ho emfa ho ene amanyuku awuwom na ye nyina ne ye betwe se ye benya eye me afi we se de amaka na me de simani so se ade a mehwehwe afiri aban ne ho se obetimi etu anamon se ya pomodene aso ya ahodo ebetime gina na nan so na yen so yebetime atena na daache yebehu se eye obi be free Dubai aba Ghana se obeji ayaresa obi betu kwan free UK se we de mekọ Ghana na makọ akwakọji ayaresa na nkonkoba se ye de da bia no ye mpanyufo na omo de kakra ombotom ni de omo soro na omo kọ yen omamufo a yen so ye ni bia yen so ye de bekọ no yen so yen ye de yetimenya eye proper health system nia yesisi bi yesi ho kama me personal experience ameka eye bank hospital hwa yaresa bia yesi ho kama abrofo yemu adwuma ne de keka ho na obeduru ho na ubotom enye deeper nteminra na enye private hospital eyo man sika Bank of Ghana nyu obi ajapade eyo man na japade omusika ene ye de asi asue yakobo bosia wo man din mu edi asi na yebeka se okọhwa wo ordinary Ghanaian obehura wona aye bibie wo okay ha ne ye de kana wo ye de si woni 100.9 enti ye regina po ni semi amanfo akere omadwen ebisi da bi ebi nso se enu onye ebi sa se abo no hye ho a na ye bekra bo because na se nchempo ene ete se ye bekra enche ye bekra abo ye de abo me ma sa ye nya bi esidan ansa na ye nya bi dia ye yakwan wo mere ko abo ne bi hye fo kana wo asuni elite 100.9 Medan say one we share me what we see me na messages no ebi waha we say watching you all the way from United States of Akwetia on the Facebook live. Medan say Musa Abatua or say I'm told the chairman of the economic management team will speak today. Please and please. We are in the holy month of Ramadan, hence truth and honesty shall be guiding the principle for every Muslim. Because Quran says, and I quote, all you who believe, be afraid of Allah and be with those who are true in word and deeds. Tauba 9119. This is the reminder to Dr. Bawumia say Mukaila Jonas. Also, McJerry is a worrying phenomenon that as a nation we sit down and leave seeing some of our natural resources being untapped to inure to the benefit of the nation, yet we cry for hardship. It is time we unite us as a front and seek for justice for innocent Mother Ghana. It is sad, however, the prudent leadership led by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the first time that we are seeing a total restructuring of our quarry side. Regards to Madam Ellen Amada Deku, National Women Organizer Hopeful. And also say good afternoon, Mark Jerry. Today, Dr. Bawumia will teach NDC leaders how to do politics. Now, Dr. Bawumia, kasa no can obi akeka bi chire mo ha. Na maya ni Facebook message ni menya. I'll say I'm a useless journalist and some journalists are no serious no many idea. Because young journalists ni friend said Dr. Bawumia bekasa. Bi ana also our cancer no watch the wadwen but enye factual, enye accurate. Somebody like me, I had never, ever even made the attention bema na Dr. Bawumia we. Obeka say so what? Inti baby won't tie me and I won't follow me. So obia can be baby am farmer. So just say, sometimes we tie you good say we tie share in Facebook live them near there. I don't cancel on what can you aye neat 100.9 yaw asanita no watena se ye baba bedi nkomo ye bazi se
Utie oha extra punk no Neat FM.
Hey catch it list ni nie enwoma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no hwem so betumi a asew now beka ya jontuma miensa duku potomanto this way chocolate drink na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a this way chocolate drink na kan sia asew udan kwanu tumu ho me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho wo de wapi ho o ka sabatete edafo mo this way chocolate drink
Crash up a baba worry.
Aso.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink, your sorry, no pan on yenum. Ye bishop free genome no snack. Ye nya ho ho anu ye de serve womo. Ye did we any pebibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink in yenum. And at this one woti anu a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ni so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agya to se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you glow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Utie oha extra ponkno. Needs FM.
Yaw asanitano ewa ha. Yaw. Memo kwa ba dey say.
Ma mejo so nyame ahira me. Na wo so.
O nyame adom de ahira.
Adwuma so a wo boy na obi kan kire so we useless.
Say me useless. It's a ebia wanka de ebeko yi amano nti.
Nyame nka ne.
Obeka jo say we useless jana.
Nyame nka ne.
Describing it. Sometimes na dey na ka hazards no.
In fact, o mo mbe phone in kra no. So it must call me one bufu but you have to
say because you na adwen to a. Anything I ntimi nkontokwa no wo bia ka na koma so ade. Wo ka nipa ne kasa shepe. Abufu ni hye ni mu a da obe explode no. Akwa fans bebre. But yeah, mamenye wo quick comment on me kana issues are very important issues. Efa the teacher ye quarry industry na the lands and natural resource minister eka say obetu ho na mo be sika say ensaka 100 million Ghana cedis a year na obetwe na 3.2 million peneba. Percentage wise net is a 3.2% out of the 100 and na eba and your health system na make say ye timi CC health facilities na baby will be abedru me cite the specific one the bank hospital na obekona sabe oman na ya dia wo yes sabe ankragro ni bi no akwa fe de every baby sabe dia akwakusi Bank of Ghana your manager pade enti yetimesi bibi kama ye de boye ho abaso the ho asafo hene ye bisa se hwan na ebetime wudem so kwakwadi ayaresa ameje comment on the
me da say me ba na metie na that particular issue I will raise you know nanka me dwensa nka nsa na ye be share discussion as a crop no be bo Kofi Kinata yun I say and sorry as is school as you to be in fact as I was coming that was the idea na airing give madrum but before I start now, I think I have a lot of preambles today greetings kakrabi and first of all Mechia era titles Glover, the incoming national organizer for the New Patriotic Party. Na Machia Ira Justin Kodia, also Oba, the incoming general secretary. And Nana K, Asantiach himself, first vice. In himself, Nana K, a good communicator, he will get it by all means. But Mahama Mechiao, Greater Accra Regional Communications Officer, who for. Na John Afula, Wejak Bawi. John and Macau. Nti munyina imagine agbesise befia and match ya Saliki Awala onen nkrofo nyina your friend say oje yebo awo NPP NHS Makati ono so NPP michom menua I mean fan starting hospital nso ansa na meba query for no and somehow but every time no, I try as much as possible to be fair in my communications because I always have at the back of my mind so I can live today and may not live tomorrow. So deɛ meka yɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ papa ɔmo a motie no wobɛhu sɛ ɛyɛ papa hwɛ ɔman a yɛte mu no wode starte fii yɛwura Kwesi Aboagye ɔkɔɔ US na ne ho kɔkaeɛ na treatment ɔmo ma. As I speak with you, the possibility said there are people languishing in our hospital because they have not been able to pay their medical bills. No, our motive detain. We have them. Yeah. We also have people they are sick and willing to go to hospital, but niska.
Niska.
Now, regarding say state institutions, nene meaning no manoma. Now me ba me say metem kakra. You can say state enterprises. According to say adwuma a ban bie and companies are ban bie a modern men wo taxes and ye bie so far so do e beba no as say the kra oman no any timamefo no which means that we are the major stakeholders in that facility say ye the sika ACBB to say atuabo gas plant it is supposed to serve us to the maximum say be benefit. And yes, a be power board for be no more contrast no mudi iskake. Into hospitals ahoruwa a war member. The cost of the ordinary citizen na wo aya wo kan da bia no. Se obekọ ho no benya yaresa na difficult. Yeah. What the mabroni onkotra motorbike so. Na manu wo somo ase moto no emfa ne hwe from Ghana. Yen rush wo monko emergency. Ubehu ahokeka a doctors ne a nurses on be attended to Sabroni no compared to any power organ when your motorbike accident and I say any other accident because Bruno no can pay. Now on one team for his brother and sister when him say he can't pay. Let me tell you what is happening in the system of health. Say you catch out the politics cost of health now. Yeah, better hire to be no. You do baby I'm telling you politics in our
health sector
no. Meaning jai. A specialized case says here you will be transplant be and nasa be go and see the politics one here will because they are fighting over who should lead the team. I'm telling you on authority who should lead the team and no inti obitin chain now no so or yet the papers 1212 ube see a transfer sani panel from Ghana ako India meanwhile you bet me Ghana how. But because of politics, and any panel so all year transfer na figana akwa India no or on a commission. Inti normal yes or ko India ko ye offense kidney transplant or yes so and yes into me Ghana how ye bet me aye by the politics. Inti facility yes ho kama and so yan ye yetimam fo no ye ntumi nkom because ye katua sen ye betumi dia kosa ye ho yare systems esi a building ma obi ko ho na so wontumi antua. There is a tracker be say asuma si asanita no ba ha enu achi no hospital be want me antua wan see the kura na this is the leeway the amount system be a betumi e dey atetew but we don't have the system I betumi look say enne obi ko hospital si ya na say ye hu ne mobokropo na say ka so okay ye hwe free na oba betua in 2 ubetua obe no in 2 months onye free ho no wadwane why because there's no system to track the person you understand inti just say yankasa ye di ye ho abro we claim say we are using the American and British democratic system they are fusing and so almost systems no we don't learn. We are not learning. We go there. We see the artifact and everything. We see the said the what is Jordan's W concept. Heaven. I know, my book of Bible story. Jehovah with the phone and one or because those are the pictures. You understand? And we see and that must be a deliberate policy. A bind by say Ghana ni ba hospital. No matter what the condition, but obi benya emergency obeko hospital because you don't have the money. And now said a be our card system no enye complete nti no. Ye nhwe ye better ho mo ogu. Ukwo ye better tie wo sa wan kasa wunu ya Ghana no better tie wo sa ba mabroni nyinsa ne yemfa nko ho. The wo mbe ho ho no. Nti ye health system no there. It's a say ye hwem UGMC. Ukwo beka sa brochire. There's no single structure in UGMC mingre muda. Rage because of madam for doctor anytime I transfer na call baby me call her what me all over and I tell you if you enter UGMC why is it that we can't do look there's a publication if I can just quickly UGMC does let me be very factual so that I'm going to say a friend is saying for the first time. Let me see. I'm saying say your hospitals, no, they are capable. But in your citizens, no, say UGMC performs first open hearts. You understand? It's published on a general news. You see, we have the capacity, capability, and ability to do all these things. But politics in Nipa no better transfer to India. You understand? Yes, you see various private local hospitals. You see referrals. You call Mwankasa or more hospitals, and it is expensive. You should look at that area too. Now, Yamra query Bobo. Anam Yuraho. Mike. I say guy be wokuma say I would dress it to say sofu be na ayen what the mustache yeah na wo ye yes we ba kumbi na say ya wo kan say o mofia your market to be yankopon cha mu bibia na so mutumi fa yes. It is exactly the situation of this country. Ye wo bibia na yankopon say be say wonjimi yo wo chiche no ma no even within Ghana no onim say on fa born gina anase on fa bi nkosehwi because a honor assassin onim say that chin de ba ba ekoko oni kuya enti wonim de ode ko ukọ no fa we assassin tra that da ho a wo hu achichichi onim say mama wa dwen na fa ye bibi but say de men kan kire wan kasa dwen na fa ye a beboa wonim so say other areas say vote akwan so aboa kese titiam wonim de o pese wo dwen now would you what that area and so would you benefit the whole country. But Kwabrane Bibini ko Bibini onye na dwen obey and you see Nyakubo me can be say on Jimmy sa abo ni normal no dey share enye Ghana nko ebi wa manoni area and we know what they are using it for. What say nti what say won Jimmy ya kona ko church ya kona ko hwe de omo ye no we ye kurofo no ko hu a no bobu mo na eguso Oko America states more, but be a too good be a path in other areas. No, those are the areas I would say yet development or more say a classic or more kind a big in Ghana first class any year. But you had your debut. Now, baby to say why is it that government will not take a deliberate policy say real efi me to say baby a buowo voter Accra area and other area. Yet ya cost ni ya transport buona yetu ne chippings by rail ya betobo kumasi ansa na dia cost ko sidai nti anka the economic value anka ye benya no there be Ghana government and Ghana ni onye na sa opese otu na we export there eba a community ni mu no it's nothing to write home about. I was happy the day I will host query for ni bi na omo chiremu what they can get out of the pokwasi interchange no Katapo area ho and omo tu aboa kese na omo de beye omo wie no nipa na omo contract na otu bo no ogusu to agree people ni gu without the community benefiting. So my institution we went there to film evidence say this is what is happening. We published everything. Na sa wonam kwa benya aya ma wonya wa dwene say kwa benya no wonam ha achie no ni Katapo omo dwiri ni nyina abuom ba bia fra abuom janhye so omo dwiri ni nyina mre bi beba no sa eco system so whatever the environment here dwiri yini nyina nobody is checking environmental EPA. They are not going around to check all these things. You understand? Into what comes into the community to say 100 million a year. Can you imagine what we could have used it to develop that community? But again I must say even though your land tenure system is problematic no asasibian who da hokwa so be answer ho crop asasibian da we da hokwa ndi say we hear policy na say of course they said they will do a broader consultation someone nye ni here to say obi call here or say ade no say omo enhye ho anya say we be can say bia say or can rubbish but there have been antecedents and as an example for us to know say omo ba no mbetu a benefit omo mbetu na nyati mo you understand asase so ono say omo dia ahemfo na agya to omo na namo na wu betu ade no hu tu na fi ho no you didn't give him any package settlement
because ya wo kan ya wo templates e wo ho ye too gold wo omema ye ne your friend is saying ye di koko ye chance ye say Ghana ye dua koko ne ye de akwa amanone e wo memu eye ne eti bisa se kuani na kasa na so ye two box site ne de diamond ne ade eye ne so kokwa na kwahwe o makwan
mark o ma we die
I don't know eti template na woni ti na ma memu for na kasa sa no
yes because o ma say other areas ye de ayo
na E11 na ban ye de ban amafo ani anya se bibia
ya bi o de bi fine at the part
template no wo ho
you understand they will not use it Ghana population of under 40 million
yes
now we share under a friend says 6 million them kuma ye projecting it to 1975 by which time he knew say the population be about 10 to 15 million now wo ba technology aba sata me nkroma breso no na ye dinkuma ebu nria ansa na ya tumi ayi kwan and net technology aba bulldozers ahoro earth moving machines ahoro drones ahoro e de agriculture asas young time than enough na ye gusu ye sukom wo mre kura soya bean ni so gum ni sa no man enough ho no na ko fo cheche mu no wo see 20 people mo do e bia 100 acres and I say 200 acres sa 200 acres no mo dey 30% abandon 70%. One more implement no. A be I emphasize military for best 3-4 be omo no mu supervise right. Inti onim say or share and as your whole shareholder in that farming system no. Ombe ye adwuma na omo nwia o because on say at the end of the day no so be na bibi. Inti yam put structures ebe boa yenya Ghana eye dia no. E man manem benefit amanone for more than us. How would you have oil? Now what example say we go do the ache we bibia we the ache no benya oil enrich ya no we send the akwache when you lithium central region or western region no we send the akwache 150 billion worth of lithium ye the years chips in normal computer in airplane what the ache how can you develop you understand I remember very well in this time on basic Atuabu gas plant Professor Mills in his own man may his soul rest in peace. Or can say when the gas processing plant is completed and it comes stream in terms of gas, gas will be cheap. Is gas cheap today? You understand? And
maybe say one kilos of gas. 11 cedis, 50 pesos.
Into your complaining.
11 cedis, 50 pesos.
I just look. I will commend you again. And Rich Emerson and Son of the serial callers. I wish that their name is changed to maybe kingmakers. These are the most important people in the system. Say bad governance. Ne say yemfa abamara abemo. Oka omwankasa oka mo no best tax year did what? You understand? What I mean say yes here be a friend say 3 companies car assembly plant. I would have loved say guy be what after friend ifo or something like that. Sap serial cause minimum mu bia. And can the next time come back test no. Na or can say oh and then your family Nissan assembly plant nunti me will have me here Juma who say yes people are but the same people who test people and call no testing more than 20 years at first they don't get any benefit almost school fees crap I had diamond but I'm happy to say a lot of them are now trying to come into the mainstream now more bad the experience that they've gotten through no na omo e dia boa amaye buo man said mu kala mon kwablani funding all this I mean bia but I do not speak for only those serial callers of the MPP but also for that of the any other party serial caller you sound for na from serial callers you be from kingmakers because they are the most important people when it comes to political discourse who can sem kra na omo party nya de kra kakra pa betumi test ya free in I dispute you said the okano no so na ba for beti you understand
okay that's it that's part na ya sanita na hotel kano my man Emmanuel Adote Alote
Mark Jerry
oh yeah big man is it
I'm here to also
I'm here to go good yes. Good in some good will be an amebo bosom me say me comment me the kana one if I health issues more bank more hospital now more the town mo hono yeah must bank hospital yeah bank hospital me can me personal experience yeah fair yeah ade I mean the first day I me call by a crown and no first day me the mama and they call her and now cantonment yeah when I labon and cantonment but that's between laboni cantonment
yes laboni cantonment
so okay and now me them my wife and so I call her weekly but na call 3 times yeah but then call Monday but then call Tuesday and na
okay
so that's
nti wo adwuma pa ora mahama
now the point is yeah boy ho aba so tauto no why no betimi akọ bank hospital Maza, you have to put something in your pocket. And your health insurance as a whole.
Cash in the
cash in the take. I'm telling you, make a week where no man family many such a one.
So what he likes.
So the point is, you see how you
say Minister of Health. I say, be VIP hospitals. Okay, time COVID buy. Okay, so be VIP. Now VIP, I did be a VIP. No, well, only say price. No, you have to pay more. I just say, hey, and the
it took one when you have VIP treatment.
Minister of Health.
Yeah, sure. Your mouth drinks.
AGYEMAN say, oh, a VIP hospital.
What the fact I make can say, you're on my move phone into
yeah, you are right.
I just say, get to me good, no, because me the Persia experience. Okay. Say, okay, you on your citizen of USO, on your citizen. And I know Mukohaya, Nayan and Megu US. And no Kokosho, and then the name of Hang. The name of Hang hospital, no be no more crank, Sikabea, when no more Hang. And now Yasho, our hospital, and your surgery be a no day. Oh, my name so, what can ye? Obetimetria. I said there be ultimately no ground on to Baba Ghana. Who do believe, sir? One more man or undertaking or troye. And one no
payment plan.
Or Bagana. Pesia Waji Bagana, no, Utuye Sikana de Maumo. So I say, and Kakaka $20 crowd be now what they are two. I didn't when I say yes, okay, VIP. Utu VIP treatment, that is correct. But yeah, move for no, yeah, no, my passport to ordinary room, ordinary Ghanaians. Can we benefit? This is my question.
Yo, Midasi, Jerry, Midasi, na, I'm if I can win chia. A team for now, I shall phone so on Facebook. And we are Michio Bia, Missanchia, me NDC in paying for. Missanchia and Yaso to for any NDC party, second someone Yaso to. If we are Michio Bia, na, I say my year can once no. Now, no, me say he say, National Health Insurance cry, Sika Yejino is not going into the right coffers for the payment. And I think so. On say your Christian Health Union,
Christian Health Association,
yes,
of Ghana.
Yes, you say no.
Near what private funds, so your private health. But they may pay private funds. So
they say no. Omudumu nsensemina betu just say aban antua Canada hono. They will be forced to do cash and carry, and I say they will restrict some of the treatment. Yediba omo hospitals no. Enti they kind yampa, but say Bank of Ghana Bank Hospital no, any maritime hospital any UGM say say omo treatment ni prices no a bit different as compared to Kolebu 37 but you are right. Is kind of this way no. Enti anka uko no year call at least the price should come down. And now kind about you see, darling boy, if anything, America say, AGYEMAN payment plan. All these things, but handy.
It's your dear because system, no, I actually crack was about you saying, baby, or tin because baby, or coin or cotton film, it's an address in the ATM say, Ubetria, because we can track you easily, and also our money in an emptiness, so that we can track you easily. But I know many, Dr.
Digita, national ID card, sign to AGYEMAN. We can also start some of those things, but it's very disheartening. Say, oh, Chrome, that's a BBC. It means say, then whatever is happening to your wife, I think we need to look at some of these things. Now, yenya package. Ebia, we say we juma maybe a prominent place. No, that alone can be a very big address.
Yeah,
because we can say you are part of the despite media group. But Misika Mediba, Nanka, me feel say, see, I'm crossing with the moon treaty. No, then the Akano be bar. My name in paper, you know, say loan crowd media. At least your work address and workplace, no, should give you some leverage. But then you know, we have a long way to go.
Okay.
And we need to work hard and reach. And they can if you say Bia, ma or Rama. You see, he was doing all these things. First of all, no, the structure should be there. I mean, we can't start some of these things. Say, maybe a clinic can be newer. Yeah. He was doing all these things. Then the next will be how to finance the treatment. First of all, there should be available structure for the treatment. If you are, how to finance the treatment. And also, you know, and I gonna for years, yeah, and I if you and I share, and I'm Lagos Queensu, Abidjan Queensu, and pay him.
Okay,
Jerry.
But I say, how you need 100.9. Why don't you? What the befa 050372 1744 050372 1744. Hona the befa near Chenya can be the amount intellectual discussions. Yeah, you know, energy. I would need 100.9. I mean, maintain Jumedi so. Now, okay.
The same hospital is medication, for instance. My started say me rent here down. I said, "Mo baby, you do into me see here." Ni na systems no.
Papa. Systems no nya.
I'm not even here. Me share viral video be American boy be on 15 years.
Yeah.
Na through YouTube. Wa to talk down wo Manhattan no ma am say wa hwe. Obi a me kodi 50 no no ma. Apatakura me ntumi board. The system the housing system should be
Gwajo da me no mega. Yawo Edikanfo mo your boss anyo na do fu o say edikanfo na de no we ye obi man so me ba o UK onu ni siko waru gra me ni bi gra da maka
say na me yura ko you see ano so na ma ya dwin sa na ye nim nyina cheche an kam to yan kan fan boy ka but ohiya nti e mani pakura ntumi nyini ma na ho nye fe you understand nti
na ne obi ku mi o
asabra segre me say go o ba pa ku 4 days go you understand me wa no Charlie.
Okura ugbomu a wo kwa wanim no mezo table the generational thinking we are wo bedwin obi America wan ko no really no obekwa do answer obekwa wa wo de no
in the 60s prefabricated concrete machine has been house na our ye be mo nya moye because such a nya pe no bia na betumi sida but in the substantive matter no me nkrofo mienu amatra omo fie omo nyina na omo wo ba ko UK they say ba bia mete no ofera na ba so no so US also so but first one na me say na UK no any me madam for me colleague na me office or UK or citizens is here once a we citizen and as we ko tran hwache na e bia wo certain medical health condition wo ko hospital no ma even if you don't have health conditions omo wo tracking system wo medical into wo Ghana kura o medical wey when undro no omutumi send the
bro
it's true
no it's correct it's true it's true any available flight na say again importing from UK available flight no one be here no
omo gain ho nipa na fi America we say ba Ghana wo oba be di best 3 months the medication be on be prompting time we say oba dentist one normal ba yen yeti hey mark wo de nya manu wo sumu as mo bi nya yare bi a emu odin na ebi a yese bibinti yese otukwan ko sehwe no ho abaabi paracetamol aban wo Ghana say obesuma say fa paracetamol all over these are the things we are asking fi hana okotogo na yese wo medical condition bi yese we try where you folder our hospital when yese dima when yese obi amua akurapo just auto do no ho you understand so they have built a system that we can leverage on to also start building but yen obi ba yen ekodu ba bia we ba pe no twam kunye mwaye ma ohia edukure too much
all right hanya need 100.9 afa yen ko ye other issues so ye be chance ye enche because me monitor me ye sure say Dr. Bamia wa chance ye now me no me one of the people na your friend say Emmanuel can opposition for NDC for including a JDM no more kind of Dr. Bamia wa yira one system and a one why and my point is say to abakra yan to aba amfa ma even do aba ye to ye no susu so ni bi and ya poni bi dia ma Dr. Bamia na dia na mfoni da krata ne so no aye to aba ma no ye na do dan go akufu ado mena I was about where is Dr. Bamia Mbeka so ombeka de me na me bisa say oba na oba beka de finance minister aba bekasa a kire yen eye ntoto ya womo your man panyin so through the state of the nation's address ono nso akasa. Into me the question I was asking is Emmanuel adote alote ebia na betima chire me mo
yo
ade na mu hia Dr. Baumia say ombekasa nei air to air fly all the social media handles Dr. Baumia bekasa on the economy so my question obekasa enti den ade na mu hia no
yo magere me that say
but President sorry Kwesi Taylor Kwesi ate say
magere cool
me to mo catch up oh
Yemi Adum.
Sir. Okay, you're more kwaba. Yeah, na won crofo hu se waba. The question so waba.
Ayewasofo. Wa munipa Kwetitela.
One
Ayewaso West.
Ayewaso West. Ye hwena no ye die. Okay, that's
incoming treasure.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, pro. Ayewaso West to gone.
Yeah.
Incoming treasurer.
Yeah.
Kwetitela. We your big man at.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Majori, him say,
yeah, you ma.
Yeah, the premise of your question, I get your point. But I want to say, in your political democracy, I practicing, running mate adds weight to the ticket of the candidate. Now, we 2016. In fact, Sena Uraba Mieko around the year ni campaign Kasayeno. I know that deception any intruding in an entity. Ghana for any confidence be say okay, say Onona because he was the deputy governor of the central bank. And I see Obama the redenomination. Into when you know Ghana for okay, say Onono be partner the then candidate Akufo-Addo, then something good will come out of the economy. And I feel so Ononsu at a point you know be kaya or the Mama Tembe Bre you so West. Incompetent.
Or criticize no.
No. Let me show you the word incompetent. We shared the dictionary. It means you are useless. That's the synonyms. You can check. You are inept. No, you see, you can describe the persons which may describe in a human all year, but you don't tell the human being as incompetent. Maybe a governance output no incompetent. But check the tapes, you know, Mama is incompetent. And you are the kind of person is useless. That is the way insult. But to the extent, yes, to the extent that you cry about Johnny. Hey, yeah, Mama. Tapes, you know. Wow. Omo year and say, Baumia was bringing something special.
Now, what for something special?
I'm laying the premises. Or there's something special, na oba, and say, oh, sorry, no pana milk. A good tap. Oh, sorry, no pana honey. Ba. Benkum sona, Fufosio, Wesio. That was the picture I'm painting here. To the extent, say, Ghana for so much confidence. It was in true trying. And I did okay. Yen for my Kaya, Ora, Mama Kaya say, everybody can criticize me, but not Obia until now Bemuda. Because as I say, one say, hey, and Mama is too proud. Say, it's okay. Posterity will judge all of us. And see, Ghana for the 2 minutes, we say, on by first 100 days, my report say, on what Chesidi no, sorry, $1 no, and the exchange rate no, Edia to prison,
while locking
or the kingdom IGP, and the encoded him that. And there's no see, they have achieved more than 100 things. Over list here, Nina yen draw, ye kaya, said there be. And a cracker, and next be a yedru, and I feel the same person. And to be more the reason why we need him to talk, no, because. Ono e can send be concern Ghana's economy. And I feel so Ghana for in false hope. It's so trying to be brain so no. Wow. And today no feel say something good will come out of friend is offering van grab is it Wale
sorry
something good will come from Wale. Oh, and that's the reason. Or some 100 days e can send be. And I feel so is the manager, the leader, the chairman of the economic management team. My name says shadow man, but Per Onwan Nikasano is the leader. And he said Ghana economy say it's worse than near Onu. You're incompetent, you know. Then he must come out to talk. I think it's fair.
What do you expect from Dr. Baumia?
First of all, on Cheche, because one say economy, there are two sides, macro and micro. The macro, there are about 18 elements I use it to assess. Nina say, and the only the reason why or no or see or be incompetent. the major macro element in say no under his watch so he made a false philosophical statement concerning the economy. Say if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will do what? Will expose you. Now exchange rate I say are the fundamentals still weak under Bawumia as the chairman of the economic management team and as a CEO and as a leader. It's appropriate say Umbra no address Ghanaians are or that the more or can same there or twenty. A good yes no. I ne Ghana for mutu aba edi mom no. Omanu mu pa say
me chawano. OSEI argument na yes situation here. Dr. Bawumia MPP by on the 7th of January 2017. Mumu free so economic growth rate 3.37.
Yes.
Okay. MPP by in 2017 it should to call around 8% economic growth rate. But me my question to Dr. Bawumia ebe say 2018-2019 and then a growth rate in the bar form. That time you in rap. But I don't know my question. Let me
answer the question. No.
It tells you
no. It is not.
It should to call.
Okay, let me explain. Bawumia ni boss. You see, 2016 June Economic Intelligence Unit my prediction say send na economy call 2014-2015 Ora Mahaman has put the right strategy. That you can Google it. Until the following year, which is 2017, the economy will bounce back and do beyond 7%. The report is there. On two things. Number one, on the homegrown solutions, Ora Mahama edit you akwemu. Number two, yesanya 2 oil fields. Look at 10 and Sankofa. Edika Jubilee. And 10 Sankofa drilling. Let's start in 2017. In the Economic Intelligence Unit, reporting by in June 2016 said the economy is going to change the following year. And that was the reason why I recorded the 7.8. Not because of anywhere from Ora. Omudiumu economic policy and your friend is saying financial statement by April 2017. That was their financial document. And every economic policy has what we call the gestation period. So how can it come April? Then by December you call 7.8. It is not your work. And I feel so TME. 2016, NDC recorded 3.6 GDP. That was overall GDP. But the non-oil was 4.7. That's the real sector. Was 4%. That's the manufacturing, production, services. 4.7. That's correct. Oil no every year back from because there was a top bearing on the FPS requirement Nkrumah essay year.
Yes. So
for the whole year.
Yes. So
the whole year no yantu oil.
Okay.
In 20 oil, the growth becomes negative. And the 3 year bar from the 4.7 to 3.6. Indeed, the oil sector was negative, but the rail sector was positive 4.7. Now, let me tell you, in 2017, it was the oil that pushed out to 7.8. Up to now, since 2016, Ghana's economy has never grown beyond 4.7 for the rail sector before.
The rail sector.
It's from the oil sector. And that was the worker, Ora Milsri Mahama, a year. Ayenya 10 and Sankofa. So Omunefi, and that is why I'm saying he has a lot to tell Ghanaians because we're deceiving. I mean, you can't talk to people thinking because you have PhD in economics, so you talk. I mean, you can say anything and go to coffee. Debbie, say you we don't allow those things at all. And these are the facts, and it's clear. You can check it. Economic Intelligence Unit, edit to AGYEMAN say 2017 will grow by 7.8 on the back of the homegrown solution and the additional oil fields they are there, you can check. And I feel so that year the rail sector never went beyond 4.7 up to date. The best is under Mahama. It was the oil sector. That's what brought us down. See, let's come back to friends. So he must come back and tell us why number one of the elements of the macro indices where exchange rate over 4.2 and above 8. In the normal retail market, interbank, because interbank is between the central bank and the 23 banks. So 7.7 and 7.5. We don't use that one for any analysis. But near many at the retail market, around 8, at the end that far from 4.2 and 8, are the fundamentals weak. And then your reserve around over 6.7 billion. Last year, I guess now 8.2. ASEAN said they couldn't manage well. No, they have depleted to 5.2. Say. So what is happening to our reserve? And that's your GDP. 2020, you can't see COVID 0.4%. But the same COVID, Togo, here 2 point something, Cote d'Ivoire 3 point something, Burkina, Benin, and so on. And then now we will see you have laid a solid foundation. Under COVID, you grew less than 1%. That's 0.4. And we need Bawumia to come and say, see, we have borrowed what? Too much.
Yeah.
We have destroyed Ghana's economy by borrowing too much. Let's say borrowing. And then look at our debt to GDP ratio. It's over 80%. Marjorie, what they mean is Ghana ye Juma. Now say 100 cities are more than 80 cities. A cow. Niaka Juma, the physical space is less than 20 cities. That's the meaning. Now, obediently 56% of GDP. That's Ramahama. What they mean is Ghana ye Ghana 100 cities are 56 cities echo to that. 44 cities was the physical space for Mahama to do other things. But who see or no incompetent? Who are 19 cities who is more incompetent? So we need to answer. Where we can, then they say rate of debt accumulation. That's deceptive. I think say at this stage, on kind Quran ye, no kind Bible ni fan count. Now at least ni image akano, you should save it. Debia okasa who can about rate of accumulation it shows say you don't understand mathematics. Last Marjorie, my example. Say ube abai a friend is Minister of Finance. Now say would you loan? Not loan be any would you loan 10 billion? Now say who free abeng now say you calculate rate of friends additional. Would you 10 billion? Who call 10 billion? Into 100% we want 10 over 10 times 100. Into would you 10 billion? Now say ora yaw. Ebe finance minister only do 15 billion. In terms of no economy, total debt is 25 billion. Who 10 no plus in 15 25. But who training rate of accumulation now? And when in 15 or 25, if you work it out, you get 60%. Does that mean say ora yaw? And I say Marjorie, uji less than uji more than ora yaw. Only 15 billion, uji 10 billion. We don't use that one in analyzing the debt portfolio management of a country. Wow. Because who they know? Put to again what 120 billion. Now and I'm over 350 billion. Yeah, can also and then this is for the year 1,000% rate of accumulation. As I say, at 9 billion.
And what about the percentage in it?
No, but you see, you don't pay percentage.
Right.
You see,
the nominal fee.
Yes. Also, time September's last budget, 2016, interest payment was 10.4 billion. You can check it. And then interest payment is 37 billion before amortization. Who become 44 billion. That is how much you have to put aside to pay our debt. So when you use the rate of accumulation, it doesn't make sense, my brother.
Okay. All right.
What you say? It makes no sense. Yeah. He has to talk. Yes, no cheer. The reason why
yes, we are mobile Tom yem.
Yem pa say ebia na omuye fasting nunti. Or the intron between chain. And I'm being frank.
I don't kind of cry.
But ebia na ne real officer I'm fasting. Not all the sound Tony Shemwa will come back and we'll pick the figures one after the other.
Okay.
Central Bank report, Finance Minister report, IMF report, we'll take everything step by step.
Okay.
Now, all I can say no, me on fast subon embo COVID-19, any Ukraine, Russia, they have nothing to do with the economy.
Okay.
Or no, as the head of the EMT, no, should be blamed for everything.
All right, but that's higher needs 100.9. Why do you interest 050-372-1744? So what we are asking, the AB sound is also what do you expect? Onyansha Asian Kasai from the chairman of the economic management team, Dr. Bawumia, the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Yesu Krum, hono kokasa. Hono be Yesu Krum. Kokasa no.
Yesu Krum de encantro.
Okay, anyway. Mamego now. Before I'm about Joe.
Into a jeha na just or the boom.
Hey, the measure there. Kwesi.
Mark, Masambeti, in the sense say,
why do we need Dr. Bawumia say Omrambekas Adintina? Na Ekobasa man for be friend Dr. Bawumia way. Okay, what can say maybe a crem. say you say no men koye finance minister kasa president dem na kasa wade atum independence day afi president ko Cape Coast wakwa wade atum e kan say so the measure say de edugu oma yete ase say oma ne de enya da koro pe ne de chichiro man eti na Dr. Bawumia be kasa say
I don't know question. So what's that?
Oh yes.
I'm kind of yes. What? Many I'm said Dr. Bawumia ne kasa or Babe kasa. You were Nkrofo omoye interested in his own party. Because or presidential ambition.
Oh, sir. Where's you have a presidential ambition?
Mark, politics, eh?
What
do you
okay, anyway.
You want Crawford so more party.
But gas 11.50 cedis per kilo. 17 America.
And you easy.
It's an American and it was all Becassa na a swab habit.
Mark, you want Crawford or more on a party. Or more a happy so Babecassa. The uncle Fonso more the same party more they were or but there are people within his party almost like common coin and uncle Kasa in the sense that they themselves, the NPP itself, they know of his lectures, his speeches, and baby idea could do. Indeed, there are two factions in the party now. And now you have another third group. Almost say Monko Kasa. You understand? So those three groups, are more NPP more. Now, what about general public now? Me, my view. What request of the mountain man? And now what you reading? Because attention top on and as I'm paso 80. And what I'm saying is, and ye pen a betting Dr. Bawumia. You understand? And ne pen ye betting in can. Ye nim say, nin some waka fit in the records are there for us to know. One caution that I would tell the whole general public, say, baby, Dr. Bawumia eko kasano, konkombia, and I say, sorry fee. Na cronidin cromposi another one. Na emma yen lenke ne speech no into religious say be obeka say you near the connect so ye Muslim na Quran so and ye infanto nchin. Now, you share the person, you situating the issue to the person himself. Now, what is happening is that Dr. Bawumia is going to speak for us. Ubisame yaw ameti heya. Meka say, there's nothing new. Dr. Bawumia ebeka. I bet me turning the economic fortunes of this country around. I'm positive within the 2.5 years away. And also on my way. In the sense, 5 years gone, we are into 6 years and more. You who say bibi ebema timamunino ne hu ahane aba. What I expect from him and what I do not expect from him is what I'm going to tell you. First of all, I expect from Dr. Bawumia, say he will eat a humble pie and apologize to the people of this country. In the sense, say ono no country and say sebe which is true today and to be true tomorrow. Say omo yusu mo ne ho no mano. Do no aye hiafo enti ono nko na dwum de anka ensese taxi momo. I agree with him and I understand probably the reason why ono de okan na yamfa nyadwuma, because there's a difference in being a vice president and there's another way people not giving you the opportunity to as it were exercise what team upon office anka beboa on mine and as omo team and no enti for me in some way no I understand him, but I want him to come and apologize to us first. Say okayo nanso yamfa nyadwuma. 2, one explain to yen say and as a Ghana for say oka sa asem no ade na touch mantia oye a chairman for the finance committee na yamfa nyadwuma no so one ma bontren ameka say asema meka yen na monfa nyadwuma ABCD is what is going to happen. I want some boy amanye bi o explain to ye to Ghanaians why his assertion was not taken and I say his preposition was not taken. We are no feel Mesa so can say Dr. Bawumia on paganach for chow. In the sense say, we share a track record of deliveries regarding the economics. Say if the fundamentals are weaker, the exchange rate will expose you. At a time, no all predicted say before say the previous administration under Mahama will go out no na dollar no at 5 cedis and you know aware said before the John Mahama administration left no na dollar no was about 4.3 something. Now so a prediction of 5 Ghana cedis to the dollar na okay no e nena breso e na e bae e gidi musa matama e 3-5 a ekono Oberman in lecture BM no or catch say even though can say if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. No, it was true then and true today, but it will be for a warp knowledge. Say Obi a bedroom say in the tenure of office when the exchange rates have gone up, no, the fundamentals are weak. So particular it was an insult on the people of this country. Into you say why a net dollar no and then I'm 7 point something and even it is 7 point something because of the 2 billion now yedi abegum ye twembe say 3 weeks na ni nyina ayira na yesa ko ya dedem afesu on the country as the head of the economic management team ediam pa no fee say what dia toto akwam a 2.5 years na aka wo monim no ebeboa Ghana amatimum form ho atom kokofo bonus mo say oba ho titiri western of sehwe ba bia mefi okoho ko ka kire omo say omo ba betu kokom na 1 bag of cocoa no better about 1,200 Ghana cedis or so. As we speak, that particular intumuno emaye inti kokofo no twen no say ne kasa obeka no obeka bibi afa kokofo no ye hu de ko say kokofo no omo ho be ha ne omo ye be ma omo sa bonus no de beka ye no na. I think so I expect that Dr. Bawumia obeba no obeka kire ye say your friend is saying fertilizer na first na e free ene omo ton no omo atrase adwen ho hu say it is not fair. Fertilizer and say they will give it for free. Say the bear and kuyafo ehun be hanu omo. No omo de aye omojuma. Mark, Dr. Bawumia, nkrofo ehwehwe no, and I have not been part of that conversation. Say or hena say or yeah digital. I have not been part of it. I didn't want to be part. In the sense, say, must study the makeup of the administration of the MPP under Nana Danko Kufuor. And what I see, which everybody is aware, including the MPP themselves, when they complain to us, so we have the guts to go out there and speak by their own complaint. Because in the sense that we know for sure, say the family and friends click no, a idea be acquired to say cabal or cartel, and it is difficult to penetrate.
Sir,
I'm telling you,
MPP mo.
Abba, let's say Nitria. When the Baptists and the your friend say the Fouriates and the Gabis are there, you dare not. When the Asante Bedu and Co are there, you dare not. That is how come a minister, the office can be run from the chief of staff's office. That is health minister. So see, so nobody knows. Most of the things are being dictated from that outfit. Until for you, your member will be catcher yourself. A certain former president, a certain former vice president was not being allowed to see his boss. And at a point, as the same party, the mono, Obia Yotucho Roma, Nitipen, so, and in 1992 constitution, what Rabem Sabes Samre Yaguso, Edine, or Beka say, or no sooner your man a quamanin cohun. Ni pardon no your vice president, by some way, obey your president, or no see a man a quamanin cohuno. So that same thing, it is happening. The vice president may have gotten all the fine ideas, but its implementation is the problem. And there are people who are pulling the strings. In Tisa, a speech of Babemay, I am 100% confident. Say, Obabe can be Mekangana economy. But you see, I want to caution him. Said, we are very much aware of the situation in this country. A comedy, oh, talk gas, I want to mean to be out to be an boy. Into a man in fact this particular speech, I made jokes. I know dear on ye pa giggling laughter here and there. No, we are not in for joke. We are not expecting any jokes. Into or Bekasa on ye non kaise Ghana Fonia break. Apart from that, no presidential ambition. So if he jokes with our plight regarding the year Kuma ye catch them because they have some to feed themselves to Monteno, he should not come and joke with us. And before that, I'm saying, various media houses, especially Peace FM, NIT FM, OKFM, you have put out certain requirements and I say expectations I want to believe, say, Omwatie, from an opabesi by this time, they might have, altered the amendments. Look, media house, you are so powerful. And I'm telling you, sir, they will not sit down and then gloss over the things that you said from morning till now. They have made amendment. And one of the pivot is that don't come and laugh at Ghanaians. Just like your boss went to sit in a parliament. You understand? Don't behave like... Of course, that is what it meant. And it was...
say feely. No,
NPP follow mo check him, sir. It was so... Just said, why would you go... I don't know as a president like that. You understand? Apart from that, I will go Gufu BBC, no matter Bufushewa or BBC as a matter boss. Now, can what carry Ghana along? Say, yes, look, we've brought this e-levy.
And a BBC no go when oh, how?
Now, President, I'm an interview, Ben Waka performer. Is it women's right or women's work? President Passa. Okwa Jazira so. I want no come a sabi to move for quine. I don't bet Jim to Ghana and some year.
I don't come on quine.
Of course, it was bound to happen. Now, agitation had not started. So, if the agitation that he witnessed, where he was in
Ghana, there was an official statement from the presidency.
That dimension.
Asofo okansa semwe okon parliament ekokan so on YouTube
Bruno sum radio so no definitely it is their duty to come out for a damage control and no buy no mo say ade beto odwa. Did you believe it? Because he said he witnessed it when he was in UK. And that agitation medicine let me say catch also say BBC ade ya ibisa no e-level. It was the best opportunity to have said, look, my people are suffering because of COVID, Ukraine, so and so. But then we had to take these serious measures, especially regarding e-levy. But maybe they will not see the benefits now. They will see the benefit in the near future. I know they are suffering, but these are measures. SCA take now they boy economy because we've borrowed too much, and the monies that we borrowed because of ABCD, we have not been able to use it to do what is right, and we don't want to go to IMF. That is why we have implemented this e-levy. So I am sure that as time goes on, before I leave office, they will have a breather regarding the economic situation that they find themselves. Okay, now
that's a provocative question.
What do you mean by provocative? You see, we have the equals of Okoche in Ghana, but the Ghanaian journalism, no, because of ebimu women can say kakra obedi nti question about because your shirt is very nice. Okoche member can say handkerchief now they are born no he's going to ask you pertinent questions and salient questions regarding the economy because already answer na oba nti who call on boa ho na cannot carry the people of Ghana along. Now the okoye.
All right, okay. Now I made that say. Higher needs 100.9. Kwesi Taylor. Kwesi. Ayawaso West Wagon. Incoming treasurer.
Yes, Mark.
Don Kwesi Taylor.
Mark.
Mas wa moto abama ona Kwesi de body pa. Kwesi said our bri obi too much is can also come.
Yeah.
Yes Ayawaso West.
Yeah.
Wagon MPP.
Yeah.
Kwesi Taylor Urban as the constituency treasurer.
Yeah.
On to Abanamano.
That's it.
But this way they might track campaign now. I mean, Kwesi, now more before Mania Jane and Dr. Baumia Bekasa on the economy. Dr. Baumia Bekasa. Are there a test control program? I want my plan to was Dr. Baumia no. One more baby dada. One more usual conferences, yeah, one more koibi. A wing of the MPP, Henry Nana Watch.
Yeah.
And ne officer no. Eshasi. Inti Dr. Baumia Bekasa on the economy. It is a task on program now, man. Na aka Dr. Baumia Bene, the obesha that special lectures be an ass. Sada mi huno me sada as a MP before money J Dr. Baumia maybe I'm one me just say now task on program now you invited the vice president. I say vice president no momo no kaso ba be kasa no momo no as obekasa on the why do we also follow expecting the vice president say obeka be before from their president aka from the finance minister aka
Mark Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Me do wasi. So I'm ma kwenye ma in there. Me be man kofwe who the actuals, not speculations of whatever is going on in this country. When we say ibini me call for treasure.
Yes.
I was West more kwenye mi chiobia from chairman to the lowest now executives will be also your lowest, but when we arrange it and we arrange it from the chairmanship. Mentiasi te Mofa Dr. Baumiembra. Dr. Baumia Michel na adudan kwa kufado and in penny from MPP mina, especially Yawasu West, the woman bulldozer. So what shall we have to be a corner?
Yeah.
What means say because say ye diagro. Ye diagro, especially other parties, you know.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Dr. Baumia, I do king, as some more king. A test conform. No, or more than a meeting. It is not a national thing.
Yeah.
Even it is not the entire party. No, we're inviting Sonkakasa.
Just a wing.
It's just a wing of the party. But me who region I'm for taking a World Cup.
I don't know I'm for taking a World Cup.
Oh, yes.
I'm taking a World Cup. Because we're hated by a brad Dr. Bwako. I'll grant an interview to a journalist, and Okaza Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia is going to speak on 7th of April. So, what the office winning now on the do name the because me honestly speaking,
when we use the word, he's going to speak, and the whole thing is national test con training and orientation conference. It's a training and orientation.
Oh, good.
We found that our old style of living is getting worse. This is a survey of European civilization.
Okay.
Most of them are can kind of highlight. Pochobe bomi sana be ya omunka sa me na metwa bibia she.
And then now baby I do we na.
Pocho mama ke ready.
I print.
Yes. Book ibu omo a me de be okose me adwuma e wo Europe. What I say yes. But sanye me nyina ho. Abofo.
We want to try.
Pocho hwase.
Okay, 80 way or see European in the age of Louis. A survey of European civilization.
Yes, the survey of European
civilization. Makers of civilization.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, the intellectual revival, which came at the close of the Middle Ages, the renewed interest in the classical literature and art and in secular learning, which is known as the Renaissance or rebirth of the European mind, swept out a number of old ideas and swept in a multitude of new ones. What does it mean?
The TESCON, first training and orientation conference. Share a choir. I say, Nyemebia, ACC. Emma youth, you know, Omunya Kwan and Sinimibiasi. Na ye konia Korean Tomo. Ni ye so who can in your man, that's what see minia, no can about Togo for offense COVID Bay. Omunya say, or more economy effort say, but we have to understand that even Mali Krana, ni kilometer square, or 20 kilometers square, 1.2 million. Mali, the size of Mali is 1.2 million. By young population wise, population here 20 million. But Ghana na here 239 thousand kilometers, kilometer square, Young population here 32.37 million. So in consumption, unto for Togo and to Ghana, unto for Mali crown and to Ghana.
Ghana, your population they say 80.
No, 2022. 2022. 30.8. No, that was 2021.
And
but the actual,
what the growth rate in the year, Jumaine?
The actual,
your annual growth rate.
Yes.
Okay.
32.
All right.
Say 30 crown. The size of Mali.
See our annual growth rate.
Yes. The size of Mali is 1.2 million kilometers square. Ghana 238. But in the areas of population, you don't also see Mali. In Ghana, when you talk of consumption, Mali entering Komisa. that thing doesn't consume. It's human for the beings now. Working to no consume. When it comes to COVID, young problem maybe come no. What to Fatogwa for the 8.3 million. Everyone compare Ghana 30 something million. More can and more use those things like Pochomuntia say, and yet there's a old ideas now amount for no, now we have given a number of people education, the free education. Until a domo movie even SS Omabano, Oma dream and in your coachiano, a boy didn't tell so. Until a cassa, Mumayam use the word actual, not speculations. You use the word actuals. Near Mount Kodan in Tiasie. You won't say, in trouble bay, abba system no more. And I ever to say, nay, you say, you better say, but have we ever calculated? Say, and you funny if
I figures when I enter.
Oh, more can be a fancy, and you may be economy in a Fihani, I say, but what is the actual? Baby, I didn't.
Also, make a growth rate.
Yeah, baby, I didn't.
But the stats no, I shall say from 2016. 2016, na true.
Yes.
Say, na NDC economic growth that time.
Yeah.
It's around 3.7.
But what is the important
growth rate? Raising in 2017.
Yeah.
Around 8 point something, around 8%.
Yeah.
But in 2018 and 2019, about 6.5.
1949. 1949.
My point, my point is, na more COVID na man for sure. There are some of the questions that may be sound.
Yeah.
More COVID.
Yeah.
My next interview with whoever being the deputy finance ministers.
Yeah.
And that's will be in charge of the economy. And when people might be some question will be me man. Because made a similar question said the master answers for the man no, it wasn't satisfactory.
Yeah.
And they say I didn't a growth rate, 2018 and 2019.
Yeah.
I didn't so that time near COVID. And I'm expecting Dr. Baumia to explain that to us. 2018, 20, it's a fact on the ground. About the same economic growth rate, a sort of whereby I need 2 additional wells of the oil. Well, your analysis be saying no but yeah, you really wide. No way, we don't just wake up at dawn and just read. Near my radio so to be gullible. No. It's about the same 2018, 2019 economic growth rate. About the same sort of before 2020. Anything about bank director the car say economy no. I attested that, but no one before no one tells you. You see, and now the second point is now do danko Kufuor my to say COVID pneumonia we spent 17.7 billion Ghana cedis. Did you hear that?
I did.
Where are the rest of the money? Because Bank of Ghana crying just one boy bossa kwa 20 billion Ghana cedis from Bank of Ghana. Unless me illiterate in the financial sector, it here be na me need the proper understanding as to the monies that we accrued from COVID. 2 billion Ghana cedis from the IMF. 435 million Ghana cedis. Dollars from a World Bank. You could use $200 million from Heritage Fund. And I get the 20 billion from Bank of Ghana. So what time now you see now say again there. That time then just on Maize zero finance because and then just a Bank of Ghana for Maize. And I'm saying yeah. My question is President State of the Nation's address or can ya bosome kram right 2 weeks kram. I catch and say yeah COVID ni money nyina no. Car is your boy 17.7 billion Ghana cedis. Me as the layman, ordinary Ghanaian, I don't get it because where are the rest of the money? Unless say I so be educated me say they are making analysis and ABA my friend saying streets meaning that they are making sense.
Street economist.
It's go ahead. So we have to make sure that BBI right. And we have to ask these pertinent questions to get the answers.
Let's be a citizen, not
okay. Yeah. So you can go ahead.
What I say,
yeah.
Man, me say what to me, push me to this corner. You see, when you have a certain amount, that's a won't change. That's always koto gari. Now with the bar. What I say,
yeah.
You can look at the expenditure and spread it about 4 years. Ubehu garia abibia obeton a week. But when you add another thing, or a human development, who say human development doesn't bring the income back immediately. It goes into a certain age, and son the one who say nipa na otiti omo the fashion back country no more. We just move from ordinary, bring them and give them the job and rule them the way you want it into a human development. So but sika at the one so 2017 first economic rating was saying, but 2017 I did, but no share how much was put into the human development, our agriculture sector. And other areas are yenim say by this time yami ya duma afina and first there then ebe back country no mu won to because I show best school until we see car we first last month at that time akoda ni ho wumba 2 wumba 4 wumba 1 sika was spending and sika wo jeno when you come into a point ubenya mba mienu a we say the same pain na wo jeno this we use to know and do Saturdays, because akwada ba kwa obeko school obetua 7 cities the next kid na no so school obetua 7 cities. So your budget when say every month you can save about 30 cities 7 cities additional expenditure aba beka ho. Iti yamaka na want to say we entered a business into human development. China for ye be 1949 omo hwe say omo illiterate funds percentage it was 70%. They left everything and put it into a human development. And I'm in the China. Omebodi say it is a ye maybe on ye nyina no or ye buy and give them a job. And so my friend said Dubai. Yeah way. But we ye nyamana nyimpa no mu use did you understand it? By giving them knowledge, Emma wu nyama aye easy because we have come to the word a word of communication. Na nyimpa communicate until adenase. Only problem ya come from the beginning. Ghana ya come to this. Don't craving. China found in 1949, so only 30%, and even the 30% now, omuye literate, only few, no omuye elite, omu control the whole China. So China became poor because they don't have a human resource. No omu de omusika ina akoshem. So they came in to know that the intellectual, and yet even passing exams, no yet problem. But intellectual correctness, how to understand the system of smart error, what we are seeing. This is what we are trying to TVET and other places are you pushing the knowledge and as you pushing human development. It takes money. It takes money. We are forgetting about human development. MPP yaba Ghana sesiano nkodani nyinara ye fi trafficking. Ye ma bredo mo say ye na sia girl call offense science o say the whole world. Okokedi is a second or third. We are putting this our effort to develop human resource. Sikada ba anim nyombe ina yem bisa said that there na year returns. Kufoko discover yeah, that's what I'm catching. Almost ya jungle. You see, we have to stop all this. Life is about living intelligent from experience. Mama no, and yo, omaka sesiano, omunishi, edi magana. Baby, oma ye do no, ya bakwe bebe. Ye best economic management. It's about knowing what you have, the resource and whatever you are doing, and how you can put the piece that you have into a good use.
Okay. That's
what we are trying to do. And if you look at the time I have spent with Abemwa, we have done a lot. You have done a lot. In case of in terms of human development, you have done a lot. Compared to other regime. Nina I say what seven party that che into CEO bebe senko shaha be say omu wi answer no mo abesa ko school. Revolution the way our friends say or set Ghana back. We have a book that to tell you that you need China for your Russia at the same time. Industrialization. We are talking about productions. We are talking about a lot of things. We want to compare ourselves to the European world. But how can you compare ourselves to the European world when the human development are very weak? How can you compare? We have a lot of problems when we meet our brothers out there. We have a lot of problems when we see our brothers competing with others. Nigeria for craft your mukrom, eba drain no moko. So we found out all these things, you know, a weak point. Ya tukaya, dear Yenyima say Yakoto second good, Bagana. Instead of developing our mind to compete with people. Toyota, and answer is a Volkswagen said. I ain't got any. Yes, I ain't got any. No, when you feel by OSEI. I told you, and I said it many times. And then as our last program, say I've seen a lot of Ghanaians on different countries. Master, Ghanaians, you shock. This is what you want Ghana to become. Say, the whole world say, workforce. Nessa Ghana, you won't conform to your necessary emphasis here. Necessary which you want or develop. Let's emphasize them. A juma ye yano, sikana wunyano, and your she, sikana wu person who's a whisker casino, and bro, but wo shall ba, umo boko papa, now would develop over now doing, that's all but be a great person now. You'll be very happy than eating all your money. It's a human development, you know. Na MPP they see a boy, it's a year. NDC for the one with education. To be the education fee. Revision time, okay. Even JSS Kwano, should the way I'm converted ordinary air normal school to JSS. In Yamabi or Mumian says other countries are more developed as Yano and quite more fashion. You are swapping all the old ideas. You just read it from the survey of European civilization. Or Mukrano, they were just a peninsula to the Far East when it comes to ideology. Europe was a semi-barbaric country. They were learning from China. They were learning from developed world. Europe, now Africa, you're 4 times you're 4 times better than Europeans. But they swept all the old ideas. And this I say, MPP I say, Bamianka say, does it help us in our economy? Bamianka kasa, obechenji dollar.
That's one of the questions I never be.
Yes, it is a siano. Let's put all the old ideas.
But you're looking focus, said the president, can say the economy is revamping. Is it reviving or revamping? Just
yes. What I say? Now you who say now whether you levy or what, we are all going to invest in our economy. We are all going to invest in our economy because we say mumwa better. So you are investing into the economy. Now you how we can ask for what are they doing with our money?
Okay.
Then that kind of does it turn anything?
All right, Nate, 100 points now.
It's who say first COVID now yedi Togo. Yedi ashisha ho na Togo for when economy no grow say Togo omo 8.3 million. Mali say Ghana about 4 times. And Mali a 20 million population. Ghana, as size of our country, no, 32 million. So in terms of construction function, Manya never spending no. Mali quite spending sir. Inti ya dena yema yehu as okay say you are not just a street economist no. Yema yehu inyema bineni so na ye nkofo no mutie no omonti ase because omo mutie here no look at the time they are spending to listen to us.
Okay, medal same Kwesi. Kwesi Taylor ayawaso West Wagon. In fact, ye MPP near Opre say Obabe constituency treasurer. Ayawaso West Wagon. Okay, incoming treasurer. Positive change at the free Medina. Or say by the time Kufuor was leaving office in 2008, Ghana was so broke that he had to sell Ghana Telecom to Vodafone before he could pay public workers' salaries. The story is not different from what the Kufuor is doing. We a positive change not yet. We say, Mark Jerry, good afternoon. Tell Asanitano that when Dr. Baumia said fundamentals are weak, the dollar will expose you. This go to show. This shows that if the foreigners are buying and selling the dollar, the fundamentals will stand. I don't get it. Okay, no, okay, I'm the black market in the moon 7 and walking. Mystic wondered if you are doing it. I wish myself a glorious happy birthday. Is Mystic wonder, happy birthday to you. What's it? Nadia is within birthday. Also, Dr. Baumia's understanding of economics lectures, rhetorics, empty talk, and comic relief. The incompetent and sensitive Nana Baumia led government failed Ghanaians miserably. Where your Mystic wonder within a birthday. And Shaba now said there is no way insult and propaganda mischief from the NDC can disturb the hard-working government. The only medicine for the good people of Ghana, it's Nana Baumia and MPP government. Ishaba Nelka. Eja Batasuhuma Kote. Also, we are really dangling in economic hardship as a nation under the poor leadership of Nanado. I'm expecting Baumia to tell us how he is fulfilling the opposites of the promises. Move from taxation to production, unnecessary borrowing, protect the public purse. Eja Batasuhum, that's it. No matter the act builder said, Dr. Degeta Baumia, the nightmare and the headache of the NDC speaks today, so the naysayers are busy whining because the voice of Dr. Degeta Baumia, I don't know if Dr. Baumia got to put them to sleep today, which will let their usual carry them away. Ways are 65, it will be necessary to cultivate a habit of productivity and be more responsible as a nation in regards to the high cost of the presidential trips abroad. And cannot we look for a scheme that could save us money on presidential traveling? Or say Kweku or the free UK. Where's the Dr. Baumia all the way? So more NDC, no more NDC doom so again. Regards to Professor Christopher Amir Wekumfi. Two thanks. Where's the next president of Ghana? His Excellency Baumia or Kokasane Abele or the Frinungwa. Eric Kwakubu, the patriotic voices, Bechema say he levy will bring massive development to our community. The truth is that His Excellency Nanado is working hard to move Ghana forward. Now, quick one. And this is for Mosi 11 mobile mbochem. Wait, your questioner. Metimaka say I am the first few journalists and BBC. And this is for some more and this is for grandma de baby. 11 say abenji tumwa moba yi everywhere na because your template communication service tax and your friend talk time tax eba ya mu dede eso mo be hie mu kena mo san ba be tumu e de ma mo ba man ye friend Sami Demfi esquire mo communication officer also oba already kwana you receive nketi akada. It is a menya me answer no. Now, most of them be every
one time.
Hey, sir.
One time because you see, Mageri, before I met home.
Quick, I'm giving you the tutu.
Yeah, my brother, Killer. I see my compare the economics of other countries. I think this advice is fantastic, but on farmer Orabaumia and Nanado. Because in this country, 2016, every day be an Naikasano. One boy Ivory Coast day, they be a Mageri maybe so. So what is wrong? Say
around us.
Yes, if it's a boy, see, Coventry will be a say, and I see. I'm going to say the same Coventry home, but they are doing well. I feel or you see a population there be maybe I don't know your level in economics. There was GDP, there was GDP per capita. If you bring in population, then you have to mention the GDP per capita. That is why China's GDP per capita is very low. It was almost
yeah.
And the manka population against GDP make a total worth GDP of the country. So bringing in population is irrelevant over here. Only 80 million. So you are 30 million. What do you mean? He said then you should rather produce more. No, if you are 30 million, yes. So you should produce more. So produce more for them, and it's the production that the cumulative becomes the GDP. Activities producing, manufacturing, selling, service sector, my GDP. So and I expect you to produce more and have higher GDP, and that's the case of Nigeria. And please comparing. And America say, "Yeah, excellent."
And you are using the COVID.
Inti sa almost COVID no. But look at their GDP. Look at their deficit. Look at their debt level. Then you know your form. They be a cow then say, hey, COVID.
So,
Mami come and say,
all right.
No, 2 minutes. Imagine 1 minute going to come in. And you let me know, Yaka, Majeri, a regressive task. Into my free. Oh, say, yeah, in same way, then we forget to lose the proper context of what accounting. When they say 11, is it part of a progressive task? It's regressive. Let me give you a very simple example. Say, me salary. Now say me to income tax or salary so. Me decide to say me shopping from ShopRite. I'll pay VAT. If you have 300 Ghana cedis,
yeah, you pay.
I'll pay VAT on the 300 Ghana cedis. And to be very, I say, I see you. Near what only 270, but VAT plus everything 300 Ghana cedis. Meet you with a means of payment, Now I say to you 1.5 on the VAT again. Does that make sense? These are the things. Matia PAYU. Me to identity me to VAT also. We can you know now I send to you another tax on the VAT
platform
on the COVID-19.
Ola Michael on Freeman on Wamobara Pesi Bia Wamodeba. Barapesi 35 cities, but you know to about 46 Ghana cities. And I may say, by the Mimi. It's
Marjorie. Niawakano, what they mean is a semi tailor, Taylor in a ShopRite.
Yeah.
Now say me trim me phone. It's ya that I'll be punished. Or no training sicker from the bottom, you don't be punished. That's how makes sense in accounting. It's very simple. No, it has no place in accounting. Yes, very simple. And the last thing I say, you see, what they should have done is to put it at the back of the service charge now. Telcos near charging because no charges service charge until is adding value to his company. We pay tax on what value addition. Okay, what is the value on the money in my wallet?
All right, let us say it NDC. Quasi NDC for so be mo 11 free ho.
I say we are no. I know I be a mechanic. Me they compare other world. Which I say. Oko Hong Kong. You were Autopos card.
Yeah.
Go to be no when a transaction in a come. Aha, you switch aba and yejuma. You the way intermenia brew human fancy development no esono. What I said, nyame be brew wa e betimi afaso. Na wonim sika government nya wo Autopos card no mu. Bibia wo to biara. Paying your hotel bill, whatever you do within the country no. Wo for bus kwa you so Autopos. The word has become a smart word. Bibia etwa akɔhye offense technology. Nti ekwa ba for so a wan kasa bi okasa wa ha no. O say onyi say Ghana for yekɔ Ghana offense Bank of Ghana ekodiska. So what is the essence of Bank of Ghana? When you go to America, when they need money, they go to a treasury. UK they go to their treasury bank and borrow. And say wan kasa usika wan kasa wo no, who use you know how to use it. Your timing, your priorities, and whatever you wanted to use it for, because no external force. Bibi eniwa ya mo measure say omuko IMF ya catch on say mom for school for mom say mom yesi. But this is the time and yankasa ya establishing hensika na ye hu kwan be for so ya betumi aide invest wo yesikem. Yen nyama o say ye o Ghana he nyina no most of it no onam say external of course interest e was unity you force ourselves na yakoye BBS was Dubai yakoye but you share the benefit and how the project na ye no obe pay back. So we always put money in the project on payback because the yentama ye koko tia mfaso yen gold ekutia mfaso nti omu yi levy no I say omu ntiase but oye MPP for oye MPP for yen problem o say eche omu tene form na ye che omu as yes ye educate omu
Dr. Bamia asase kasa meso
me me o say
ye tamni nkoti
kasa my first social issues within my time no there be am report who has a circle interchange no office Accra na wo descend about Vodafone e hona say yenye ansana to yɛnkyɛm bi ato yɛ ɛna depo ha so nkola fi depo school no cross ko alajo ye mommo de se betumi aye overpass footbridge bi amom because say a hard dream pa now on the E11 say NDC ba in fact omu twam abebo ye nyina na so omu menka so omu review no omu review no na omu de telcos for no the omoji and omokoji be a beboa. But you see, they shouldn't go on that tangent. So at the same time, no. A beya me ya. In the sense, say
the reason being.
Yes, enya ba wie MPP fanatics are more support to ye nyina ye nim say ba be sofa no ye nyina ye sofa ne sa wotie a friend say adote so e bia won tie ne yenti na wo dispute no makọ shopping mall makoto noma na mato ne nyina no VAT wo so COVID levy wo so NHIS was everything now say me ka say me di tua through me momo no a the same VAT no NHIS COVID charges me said you are 1.7% on those charges.
And because of the platform that we use to know.
Exactly the case. So you are discouraging people from using that medium. You understand? So we are saying
one of the demerits. Disadvantages.
And suffer together in terms of support now. Omodiama ilevia by force but we are warning them. And this is a serious warning. So Ghana for a belt I'm telling you, you better pass it. It's the cabinet borrow ya modini nyina. Say 11 be dika your best shred you papa be your mama. You understand? Adia by kwesi adia by
bosu no. Let us bosu.
I was
yeah, can. Yan fatas no anti secondary school. You use oil process.
And this
throw
review na
okay. Madam say how you need 100.9 me 4-5 calls now. Avena ya sorry na me fa special greetings and for my Rosemary efua animwa AGYEMAN NPP UK branch Ojina as the second vice chairman ewo NPP UK inti miaminu aba Rosemary efia animwa AGYEMAN me we show NPP UK monto abanama no second vice ewo UK na bibia enkoyie now mamemfa ayami calls na nawie 0302243540 and 0302257902 many ma bienchire tew na yenko yenim mebacho mahai
mejoso bra mike
yeto yenko
ofa ken in your prime station circle ya bra mike mamemo abaso adwuma pa wo bo abo my Ghana nyaminchira mamechana na crying na mentia greater cry youth organizer honorable musisabo me bra me pacho owura asaneta no when you NDC ana to CPP
oh yeah LPG Liberal Party of Ghana
katia ne se mestre no o me ne dinka ne party no o ba radio so a se do obesi abachia e na metia tatos metia na bi metia na kenu emwaye ne MPP for na emwaye emwaye kra yetre no party na
obi jobi anu obe ba talk about something go yeta so
okay now once mo kase nyina wo bia na je se on kase COVID-19 abawia se ma wiase nyina ye den once obi ayi nani na Ghana na bo me MPP before se mo ma ni nda ho and this for pro mo nyina me se bo me problem MNDC for president Obama or then pa what bamia and this for what say bamia di pa or higher etia condemn
okay better say my next one mebacho ma hey
champion Magdalene
yes man you contentem na
yes and the Owusu or for UK branch chairman or UK Mestre UK for say omonto Nwabama and the Owusu no mayor branch chairman or UK ho I mean, you are Alan Kojutra Mountain. Magdali, we must say Ghana ayedin. Now, to say you Kufuado Ama, and Ghana bayedin as a sinner, you must see. Magdali first, now, do buy a question school. Next, for man, one echo. The need to complain, yeah. But a name and here for my NS Square Echo school be free, and into no complain. Because first 2016, I buy Echo school, a prefect. Every president, Madam Metacolon Quaniama, make 1,500. As I go to admission, man complaining, because them the bomb say meye but the name obi ti kwan chen ya ne banya de mission free no okoro kota kwa ne man okoro be ne man dos ne man na dos but after no me ko bi and the market wound that and our family that over fan company be say na for say the na do ba my and the fan taba enter na dan ko
okay but I say mama fa we wa ha esmasi ma ha
yeah no
yeti o ne yanko na me sorry
yeah frame of fire yeah frame of esmasi yeah frame of fire free question man
yo oh what fire oh my god hey okay kafra fire I had a video the enemy is in the luxurious AGYEMAN Kwesi Taylor member of the MPP National Communication Team by Hassan Ransom and Emmanuel Adotalute or a member of the NDC National Communication Team on so Babekaya when you so to in Queen and a Liberal Party of Ghana or national organizer idine yaw asanetano on so Babekaya ebusia I had a video media say abena frima medase nana ya safo that was Pajo Odamiado onso medase metina mo de ma eye maame biama aha biama borofo de na metina mo ma no chena nyame adoma obehia me wofa adaka brefem pon manso yankopon chiro bibi anwumre ye the torchlight ye de bebro ye kutie Dr. Baomia na washa ase ye kasa iti anwumre ye bebo akira hwe ense mo kan nyame chiro bibia
ya no me bibrime ye nya kofa tu yesuo